crushed like brittle bones. Pregnant mother, toddler child, no names, just ash.
Hello, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, wonderful people. I thank you for joining me today. Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I thank you for joining me today. Today is 13th day of February 2026. For record purposes, my people, I greet you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. We are here to talk about Biafra, our freedom, our liberty, which is our inalienable right from God that no one can take away from us. Nigeria has been trying its possible best to take Biafra away from us, to take our right away from us, to take our liberty, but we are saying no to it. Biafrans, we have to remain focused. We have to remain resilient. Remember that our forefathers did this many years ago when they don't have available things like we have today to fight for our freedom. But they succeeded and maintained all the momentum that they have gathered. And you know, in terms of momentum, when you gather momentum and you do not guide it jealously, you will lose it. So, Biafrans, I crave your indulgence to join me so that we will continue to talk about things that touches and concerns us. You know, whenever I play this sound, it will remind you of the death of Christians, which we are predominantly Christians in our region, in that part of West Africa. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu, ndewonu. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma, nke onye chikwa anya zelu. Ebe onye ọbụla nọ, onye nwere ohere, onye anọrọ n'ọlụ, ya bịa nso ka anyị continue. Tata bụ nkwọ n'afịa ndị be anyị. Ọ ga-ewetela anyị ife ọma. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Ndewonu my people. Taa asị m ka m bịakwa ka anyị share information. Enwero much to say today, but ife m ga-egosi unu bụ ife ga-eme ka unu malụ na ọgụ anyị na-anụ na ọ bịagokwanụ na njedebe, ma nọọ nwayọọ nwayọọ ka eji alacha ofe dị ọkụ. Ndewonu my people. Nke a bụ maka ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Anyị na-asụkwa, anyị ga na-akọwa nke unu enwere ike ịghọta. Very soon anyị ga-enwe satellite radio ka unu wee na-enweta the message directly, ka ọ na-abịa unu na ntị, ka unu na-aghọta ife anyị na-eme. Ndewonu ụmụnne m. Thank you for joining me. Before I go ahead, I have to pray. Almighty God, merciful Father, I thank and glorify your holy name, Almighty God. Merciful Father, I call upon you to show us mercy. It is only you, Father, who created the world. Nobody created you. Father, Lord, my God, I commit my leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and Simon Ekpa, our leaders, our powerful men, I commit them and Mazio Genkere, our current leader, into your holy hands. Father, Lord, guide all Biafrans, especially those who are genuinely donating money, making sure that our government is running smoothly. Father, Lord, all this and more we pray, O Lord, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen and amen. Ndị be anyị, ife ọbụla ị ga-eme n'ụwa a, bube Chukwu ụzọ, bube Chukwu okike abịa ma ụzọ, maka na ọ Chukwu bụ isi. Ọ Chukwu bụ isi. Now, my people, you know why I sang this song. I played the song because this is a reverend father that was brutally murdered by the Fulanis who are clamoring for Islamization. And the religious group called Islam, there are radical ones. There are good Muslims who don't kill anybody. I'm not here to vouch for them. But those of them who have been radicalized, they are very deadly. They kill this innocent priest. And my people, there has been a law made by the American lawmaker, one of the reps, powerfully fighting for the interests of Christians. He introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026. Biafrans, this was our presentation during the July testimonial congress or testimonial hearing at the Congress House by our Prime Minister, Mazio Genkere, and the further hearing on the 18th of September 2025. That they are killing us because we are Christians. And that is true. There is what is called religious freedom. Nigeria does not know about it. They don't care about it. So, my people, this very act was introduced by Rep. Riley Moore. You can see him there. Backed up by another rep called Chris Smith. This Chris Smith is always talking about the killing of Christians. That's why I play that song. Because most of the time, I wish I'm a musician as well. I play things depending on how they relate to what I want to talk about. My people, I actually want to talk about this act that was made. When you are working with somebody, when you are in alliance with somebody, please do your possible best. Do your possible best to watch closely how that your alliance behaves, how that person is planning himself or herself. Otherwise, you will be looking stupid and foolish. You will be looking stupid and foolish. So, my people, try and learn how these congressmen are following this whole thing. There was a time this man made a comment, and about 4 or 5 people called me and they said to me, Betty, What is Riley Moore saying? What is he saying? That he has not come to divide Nigeria. Do you people realize that Nigeria does not belong to us? It is a British entity. This is why I always see my people, some of us, as those who don't understand what they are doing. You are not here to come and start fighting somebody who is helping you or somebody who is what anybody says. Yes, like now, I am here. I have a disclaimer and I will always invoke it. The disclaimer is that we, Breji, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, we are not haters. We are not here to preach hate or to incite anybody. We are here to talk about our freedom and our liberty, which is legal. But to incite people is illegal. The illegality there is that your incitement can cause somebody to unalive another. And any legal thing has time to allow you to explain yourself why you are doing what you are doing. We are doing what we are doing so that we will be free from Nigeria, so that we will have our sanity, our liberty, and manage our nation. It is not illegal. It is within the ambit of the law, and you have right at all times to adduce that as evidence of what you are doing. So, my people, when Riley Moore said, I am not here to make Nigeria to separate or to break Nigeria into pieces, that's not what he was there to do. But he is there to make sure that Christians that live in Nigeria, that they are safe. And ndị be anyị unu mana ife nwoke a na-eme no for interest anyị nwa bụ ndị gbalụ gbakwulufa si na anyị nwelu nsogbu na o nwere ndị na-egbu anyị. Ọ bịara to separate or divide instrument ndị Britain, maka instrument na weapon na enterprise na business ndị Britain bụ Nigeria. Unu bụ Nigeria. Why is it na unu ada enwe uche? Unu ada enwe uche. Onye nke akpọm, onye nke akpọm, beti inukwara ife nwoke a na-ekwu, ọkwa isi na anyị na America nọ in alliance. Of course, he has to make his own disclaimer. Ọ bụrụ ife ọ bịara ime, ife ọ bịara bụ ịzọpụta Biafra, ọ bụrụ ikewa Nigeria. Ịbụ Nigeria. Ndị ọcha na-eyuzu sense wee na-eme ife fa na-eme, and fa na-take care easy. Ine anya ifu na ndụ ndị ọcha dị very very slow but peaceful. Fa dem ọkụ like us. Onye ojii pụta ọ na-eme ọsịsọ ọ na-eme mistake ọ chọrọ dị ma. Ndị ọcha dịrọ like that. Ngwa n'ezie this law now o favor their lobbyist 11.7 million. No. Fa kwugo that money ogbochiri fije bomb Nigeria. No. That 11.7 million, they have paid it to their lobbyists. Did it stop them from sending their military there? No. Oh, nwayọ ka ndị ọcha ji eme ife. Ebigo m obodo oyibo for so many years. Ima no katafu ndị ọcha na their parliament. Fa na-eme argument ka fa ga na anụ ọgụ ma ọ na-akọ ọnụ. Fa ga na-ekwukwu ya na-eme ya. Emesia eme a very big law. Okwulu na control befa. They are very peaceful. Fa na follow if one thing at a time. One step at a time. All the onye ọbụla n'ọkụ, my people, come on down. Ndị amala ife fa na-eme. They know what they are doing. Ọ bụrụ na ịbanye plane, ị na-watch the movement of the plane. Ifu ka o si aga. Oga kata straight. He notice ye no tono. Take ye another bearing. O kandocha se mife. Fade make anyewa. Unfortunately, they don't behave like that. Ife onyocha game in the next 10 years, oge BDA last year or 2 years ago. Because Omagoni need the time to work on it gradually. Omeofu, oche Kenya, weigh the balances. Malumoga dabakwa, o test anya very well before he takes another step. Mana ndị ba ebu gidi and make mistake and make a godo before you know it everything a crash. Yeah? So Biafrans, now Senator Rep, not Senator, I beg your pardon, he is a rep, Riley Moore, has made a law supported by Rep Chris Smith, and it is called Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026. He said that this very act was made to confront the brutal persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Okwifanyi Gwafa Kafaneme, yes, that they are persecuting us, Christians. Well, tell me now how that 11.7 million paid to the lobbyists will stop this. Tell me, how will it stop it? It cannot stop it because the law has been made backed by Chris Smith, another House of Rep member, and it is on. And it says the terror list legislation only targets Islamic terrorists responsible for murdering Christians in Nigeria. Congressman Riley Moore speaks amid opposition from Kwankwaso loyalists. Agwa munu na Kwankwaso a no kpọrọ ndị Igbo asị with passion. With passion. Now, let me show you what he said here.
We're actually at the White House. All right, from where we're going to welcome in Congressman Riley Moore from the great state of West Virginia. Congressman, great to see you again. I know that you were actually at the White House yesterday for that big announcement on coal. Tell us a little bit more and how this really benefits the state of West Virginia.
Well, this is a huge announcement for the state of West Virginia, and I can't thank the president enough for actually finally standing up for coal. There's been successive administrations, Republican and Democrat, just to be fair here, that have ignored coal for decades. And mandating that we're going to have the Department of Defense here in the United States buying coal-fired power from us is a huge benefit. And then also preventing closures of coal-fired power plants and coal mines in states like mine in West Virginia, make sure that our folks are still working, but we're also putting reliable energy on the grid, not wind and solar, not the fake stuff. This is the real stuff that keeps you warm in the winter.
Oh, absolutely. I know West Virginia is getting about $175 million in upgrades for the coal plants. Talk to us about that infusion of cash into the industry in West Virginia and really how that's going to benefit the entire state.
Well, it's going to be huge for us because we've not had...
Sorry, my people, I have to digress a little bit. Have you people seen this title? The heading of this: Trump directs Pentagon to purchase coal. Do you people know that we have coal in Enugu? Do you people know that we have coal in Enugu? Somebody was asking, where does Dr. Alex Oti get money from? That was the question. Because other governors get the same budget. The budgetary system is such that they will give their citizens everything that they need to live. Hospital, good electricity supply that will even help doctors during operation in the theaters to operate very well. But all the states, they don't have light. And somebody was asking, what Alex Oti has done within a short period of time. 3 governors, including Ojus Okano, could not do it. Now, the coal in Enugu, look at it. I think, let me reverse this so that you will see it again and understand what I'm saying.
It's the state of West Virginia.
Well, this is a huge announcement for the state of West Virginia, and I can't thank the president enough for actually finally standing up for coal. There's been successive administrations, Republican and Democrat, just to be fair here, that have ignored coal for decades. And mandating that we're going to have the Department of Defense here in the United States buying coal-fired power from us is a huge benefit. And then also preventing closures of coal-fired power plants and coal mines in states like mine.
Here it is. This is the coal that gives them power, energy, light. They have it in Enugu. Do you know who has control of that coal in Enugu? Chinese people. They are exporting it because they have gone into agreement with the governor of Enugu, Peter Mba. If you see Peter Mba now, he is like a small pig. He has ballooned so much. He is now eating the kind of things he wasn't eating before. While the citizens are going in hunger, they are suffering. Hardship in Enugu now is beyond measure. My people, have you seen it? This is the coal. And look at it here, purchase of coal. Trump directs Pentagon to purchase coal for energy. That's what he is saying. So, ndị be anyị, nwayọọ nwayọọ ka eji alacha ofe dị ọkụ. Onye akpọzikwana m na-ajụ m sị, kedu ife Riley Moore ji wee sị, na ya bịara to separate Nigeria. Of course, ị nwere ike expect nwoke a. Ndị ọcha nwee diplomatic sense, nwee political sense, nwee social life sense. Learn from them. Ndị ọcha da abụ ife ugbo, fa na-eji nwayọọ nwayọọ nwayọọ. Maka na ndị mbi na be fa na-emefe accuse na fa na-abịa ikewa Nigeria. Fa wee si na fa da ekewa Nigeria. Anya bụ Nigeria. They are our allies. Anya bụrụ Nigeria. Get it in your skull right now. Those of you na da akpọm na ajụjụ ka ụmụaka. He has not come to divide Nigeria. He has come as we invited them, we the Breji, to come and look. And this very man, Riley Moore, went to Nigeria. He said that what he saw in Nigeria is worse than what he heard. Worse than what he heard. And after his report, they went to Nigeria on the 25th of December and bombed the terror hub in Sokoto. 1st of January, they went to Kaduna, where their leader, who is Gumi, lives, and bombed there. But you know what? Before the bombing came, they have given Gumi intel, and Gumi flee. This is what goes on. This is politics. This is diplomacy. The application of diplomacy is not by coming to shout. You talk about it, you discuss it with people that mattered, and you carry it out. Every time on adinde ba anyị n'ọkụ n'ọkụ. Everything na adinde ba anyị n'ọkụ n'ọkụ. No, no, no. If you are working with Americans, with Indiocha, you have to be patient. Fulani working with Indim Binabefa, Fulani father patient. How many years since Usman Danfodio made agreement with them? Bialo, kita afawe kunye. You have to plan yourself. You have to work with your allies. You have to slow down. Obu ni batarife noso weli jeje mwetie. Slow down. Why I am using this coal? Buku nofo na coal udi n'Enugu. No nwere ife ọ na-alụ. Peter Mbawele si and China. Nobody is asking him. He is not accounting to anybody. Because no nwere ife ọ kpọrọ ndị citizen ya. Ndị kakwa ya wee gụọ akwụkwọ. Maka na Peter Mbanu nwa nwelu forged certificate case. Una aka na anụ ya. When Biafra comes, you can never try such a thing. You can never try it. Because of deception. O ndị na-agụ akwụkwọ na-agụ akwụkwọ ina-akpali na Gallivant. Emesia eje forge certificate. Wee bịa na-achị the people. Don't you know that administration or management of human resources is a very powerful thing that you have to show your level of understanding and knowledge? In United Kingdom, all the members of parliament are all lawyers, mainly lawyers, doctors. They know human resources, human life, how to manage it. It's a very delicate thing. You don't put a certificate forger to go and manage human beings because he does not know what he is doing. And a forger will always be a forger. Everything he is doing will be forgery, corruption, nepotism. That is why we have to calm down, slow down. Sobenundi ainafano nwayo, because they have a way of doing things. They do things with sense. Oburo making noise, cho, or by Iba Umwefambazu. No. When he made his report, I showed it here. He said that he has been to Nigeria, made his investigation with his colleague, that they will compile their report and present it to Washington, to the White House, which is their president. And they presented it. Ndị be anya menwete Biafra with cho, with gossip. No. When I saw this, I said I wasn't going to come out today. But when I saw this, I read it. I said that I must come and talk to my people about it. America has introduced, and this man was the one who passed the bill, and it went through their legal process of making law, and it became now a law, supported by another congressman, Chris Smith. I will show you people, these men with our PM on our website. Biafrans, we must continue to donate. We must continue to donate. Our fundraising is coming this weekend. Be there. Go to www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org and make your donation. Or you call me on this WhatsApp number, +4477 0670 5575. I will tell you where you will pay your ejema. Biafrans, we don't owe anybody any explanation. All we have to do is to calm down and follow our allies. Ndị ọcha na-eme ife n'ụzọ dị iche. Fada eme wawawa like us. Unfortunately, I apologize. Mana aga m ekwu eziokwu. Yes, ndewo my brother. Yes, I will always tell us the truth. This call unu follow here, us not Trump. Sefaje gote the coal for energy supply. But we have it in Enugu. Peter Mbane, Lesi and the China. And you know what? Ndi China when they good at coal na Enugu. Fade kwe kandi oji bata there. Fade kwe fanwa geje ni me guo the coal. Fanwa gebuye nyamotie buna to China for their own energy. Peter Mba is the one eating the money, spending it for himself alone, while the citizens are dying in poverty. Go to Abia State. At least none of them will say, I don't have enough money to provide my citizens all the amenities and all the things that is required for human life to run smoothly. Alex Oti, Dr. Alex, he is doing it. Now Alex Oti has passed a bill that every elderly Abian from 60 years till death will be paid salary. That is not whether you are a government worker or not. Just you are an Abian. That is the only criteria. Are you an Abian? Are you 60? You are qualified. 60 and above. And you will receive medical treatment free. Do you have it in Anambra? No. Soludo bu onu okpukpu onodo na akpochisi business in the bani. To please his Fulani masters. Peter Mba nodo na eliego coal. Nebu kezi. Peter Raka mwewu the other day. Ewele fodo na bazaar. When akponde banyago. These people are working for Fulani, our enemies. They are working for Fulani, our enemies. Let me tell you what he says here. He says, the United States lawmaker, Riley Moore, has stated that the Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act is designed specifically to hold radical Islamic terrorists accountable for the attacks on Christians in Nigeria, despite opposition from supporters of individuals listed in the purported terror designation. Somebody like Kwankwaso, look at it. Let me look for it and show you. Anyway, before I jump into that, let me finish with this.
West Virginia, make sure that our folks are still working, but we're also putting reliable energy on the grid, not wind and solar, not the fake stuff. This is the real stuff that keeps you warm in the winter.
Oh, absolutely. I know West Virginia is.
This is to keep them warm in the winter. During the winter time. Ndị be anyị na-akpụ ya winter, oge oyi na-atụ ma ụgụrụ. Onye ọcha ma na nsogbu fa bụ winter, cold. Ọ na-achọ ife a ga-eji wee keep ndị befa warm. Mana Nigeria government, they know that our problem is heat. They can never talk about how to bring their citizens comfortable during sunny or sunny period, the hot season. They can never do that. Do you know that a Fulani man is the one bringing generator in Nigeria? That's why there is no electricity. So that you will be forced to buy that generator from that Fulani man. one thing leading to another. I will always touch light on them. Kunu we malu that ndị ọcha nwere uche karịa anyị nwa. Ọ bụrụ na fa nwere uche karịa anyị nwa nwekwuru uche, but farmer how to prioritize their issues. Anything na-akpa onye ọcha, ọmago how to prioritize it. Ọ na-akpa nwanne o take it as his own problem. But with us, no, we don't do that. If I na-agba oge ọbụla bụ own goal. Onye ọbụla abata na team, onye ọbụla na-agbala onwe ka ya je score. Somebody was asking me, why is Nigeria so wicked? And particularly, ndị na-asụ asụsụ m. M say no, because of this own goal. Onye ọbụla chọrọ ịgbalụ goal ball wee je score. Ka ị bụrụ the richest man. So ọ chọrọ ka nwanne ya dịkwuo rich. Anyị kpọrọ onwe anyị asị, ọ jọgburu onwe. Maka na Peter Mbaga na-egwu this goal, na-eli na-ebu. Ọ na-watch people, na-amụ nwa na-ele nwafa, kafa wee nweta ego fa ga-eji wee li nni. Then, what that means? Economic jihad. They want you to be economically poor and wretched, so that when they come and give you money, you will accept their religion. Because of hunger, they did it to us during the war, and they are applying the same method now. Tell me that I'm lying. No, tell me, let anybody challenge this truth. Economic jihad. And they have mandated all the governors to follow suit. That's why Charles Soludo will come and be making our people not to do what they want to do with their businesses. How does the business of Biafrans in Onitsha concern Charles Soludo? What has their business got to do with him, if not to collect money from them and send to the Fulani? But look at a white man from West Virginia. He's the one coming to look for your interest. Shame on you. No, but I have to tell the truth. Unu dinjo. Obiojo. That's why they want to kill Ogenkere. Because Ogenkere is richer than them. He is richer than them. They are just jealous of that man. And all this attitude, Kafula need to take advantage over us. Because Farm and I did good at fighting each other. Ejidele onye Fulani n'Ọka. Wee si na a ga-egbue. Osi unu obu unu ga-egbue unu gbuo ya na ya mekwu onye zilie. But obulu onye ba yo manu lili ozugbo ozugbo kwuo. We don't think. Let nobody call me again and be asking me, why did this man say that he has not come to separate Nigeria? Of course, that is a pure disclaimer, and that's not what he has come to do. He has come to save the life of Christians. And Brechi invite Ifa. And they know that we are still trapped in Nigeria. They know. I have to tell you people the truth. Ndị Igbo kwụsị na ụfụ anya unu na-afụ. Onwere ulu ọ ga-abalị unu. Onwere ulu ọ ga-abalị unu. Unu emego ife a for many years. Kedu gen unu nweteni ya? Fulani bụ ndị bịara bịa na-achị unu. Kita unu nwetela opportunity. Ndị America bịa kwụrụ n'azụ unu gidigbam. Okwefu this law fame kita. It is a win-win for us. This law, let me tell you the name of the law. Nigerian Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026. They have just passed the law. And he said that speaking during the interview, Moore emphasized that the bill does not target political figures in Ania. Or say that this bill oburo political figures called na target. let us go ahead, or border groups, but focuses exclusively on extremist group responsible for widespread violence and religious persecution. That is what this man said about this law that he passed. You people know that Nigeria have paid 2.7 million, 9 million to lobbyists to go and lobby and lie against Christians in Washington, D.C., but this man never minded that. He made his report and sent it to the president. And after that, 25th, on the 1st of January, Awufkwafi again na Kaduna. Now, my people, are you going to start jumping the gun by asking me why this man Ujisi Nobro ikewa Nigeria kobia? Makana ndị mbi na befa na emefa accuse. Fake wakwa na Nigeria. Fake, of course, fake wa na Nigeria. Fabiaro for Nigeria, Fabia for Biafrans. Anyabo Nigeria. You have to work diplomatically to get your political grounds. If you do not, you will lose up and lose down. Ebalakana, ibuleron. Onya gwakwanam that na America sinka asironka. Fama ifefa neme. They are taking it holistically, step by step. Just listen to his answers and responses here.
Getting about $175 million in upgrades for the coal plants. Talk to us about that infusion of cash into the industry in West Virginia and really how that's going to benefit the entire state.
Well, it's going to be huge for us because we've not had anybody in the United States government help the coal industry in my lifetime that I can think of as it relates to coal-fired power. And this is the first time that the government is actually recognizing what a critical role that we play.
These are the coal miners. Because some of you may not understand that picture. They are the coal miners.
Play in producing cheap, abundant, and reliable energy here in the United States. So this is going to help all of our coal miners. It's going to help all of our folks that are working on power plants. I mean, this is going to be a huge boost to the economy of the United States. The more coal that we pull out of the ground, the more severance tax we get, which...
Now, you have all seen all those coal miners. Do you think that they are not going to be paid? They will be getting salary. But have you seen that Peter Mba in Enugu? Because whenever a foreigner comes to your country to make an investment or to purchase anything, it will be on foreign currency. And everything will be included in that agreement. And that agreement will say step by step what will happen, what you will do, you the seller, and what I, the buyer, will do. And for the fact that the people of China are the ones mining the coal in Enugu shows that that is part of the contract. And what is it doing? The contract is depriving of our people from labor market. They are not given the opportunity to go and do the mining inside the coal mine and be paid and make a living. Economic jihad. And the Nigerian government knew very well that Peter Mba is actually in contract with the Chinese. And Peter Mba will definitely give a greater portion to the government and keep the balance to himself. No black person, no Enugu person is in that coal mining. Like you have seen all these men working in their coal mine. That's what Riley Moore and this very newscaster discussed first before they entered into Nigeria case. This is how you work with your allies. America is our ally. Britain is Nigeria allies. And in the Britain, they made the America accuse Kita. Na fana chike wa Nigeria. That was why Riley Moji will say, we have not come to separate Nigeria or divide Nigeria. Ununa panic. Of course, he will do that because this is political issue. And you have to manage it diplomatically. This is it. Okwasi na ino kita na diplomatic stage. Kita obo ga igeji na efegharị Biafra flag na agagharị na street. Ife ọbụla nwere oge. You have to follow things systematically. Otherwise, you will fall and stumble. You will fall and stumble. He said that he has not come to separate Nigeria. And he is correct. Because anya bụrụ Nigeria. Ndị ọ na-achọ bụ Biafra. Ife o ji achị ya bụ nwayọ nwayọ. Ọ bụrụ ndị Nigeria kpọrọ ndị America n'ije ahụ. But because na Nigeria bụ a recognized country. America malugofa for a very long time. But nke afa na-eme kita obreji. Ọ bụ na unu amaro na amalu. They introduced this Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act this very week. Onweli ife their 11.7 million lobbying money. What did it do? Did it stop it? And the answer is no. So ndị bae ka iwelu ni enwayo. Ka iwelu ni enwayo. Una abuzi n'okwu bụ na ndị ọcha unu na fa na-emekọ ife fa ji nwayọ nwayọ fa na work strategically to a point. They always want to make a point. And ọ bụ na unu chọọ ka America bụrụ your allies. Jilunu nwayọ na-esofa. That will not stop you from donating. That will not discourage, nothing will discourage you. Maka na fa ma ife fa na-eme. O nwayọ nwayọ ka eji alacha ofe dị ọkụ. O tego anyị nọ na wallow in ignorance. Time has come for us to remain focused and know what we are doing. Ndị ọcha ga-eme nke fa, gị nwa ga-emekwa your own. These coal miners here are being paid salary for their means of livelihood. Mba jinkie, we na-eme ife solia. Onwere onye ojii ndị China akwelu ka ọ bata de. Fanwa bụ the driver na-ebupute the coal. Fanwa bụ the driver ga-ebulu the coal buga airport where they will export it. To tell you that the Nigerian government ma about it. This is how to milk our people. Yes, we wallow in abject poverty because that is what the project of the Fulani is. To keep you poor, wretched and hungry. Economic jihad. So that when they give you money, you will accept and accept their religion. So that is their own strategy. Do we ever strategize? What is our own strategy? Our strategy is to hate each other, to insult each other, to be jealous of one another. And that jealousy is why they want to kill Mazioge Nkere for doing nothing to them. Nwoke mmadụ welu ni anya unu na Washington DC. ozurolu unu ebunye ngozi ego during the time anyị na-eje Finland obulego anwa nọdụ n'enue nwoke a wee bupụtakwa ego esi ngwa ka ijebenu ọkwụ ụgwọ hotel kwụọ ụgwọ hall na abụ ozurokwala unu ọ natakwa ngozi bido ọdụmejesi ka ịda anụ ife ịda afụ ụzọ rapụnụ that man aka na onwere ife o mere unu o nwere ife Maazị Oge Nkere mere anybody o nwere anything Maazị Oge Nkere na-eme at least now anọkwu m n'ime o nwere ife ọ na-eme ọ dey follow chata nwa our first PM ji ewe gbaa egwu o nwelu nke o wepụrụ o nwere ife PM our first PM wepụ from that charter o nwere and we follow it. So Biafrans, anything m na-eme here, anything m na-ekwu here, I will show you evidence. Oge Nkere is just like Odumegwu Ojukwu, an Igbo born, a full-fledged Igbo. Oge Nkere is just like Wazirike, a full-fledged born. Oge Nkere is like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a full-fledged Igbo. Like Mazi Simon Ekpa, a full-fledged Igbo. Kedifo Melunu, oh, Ufuanya, na a young man no dey like that. No patalego, we go nuku no di etua, we dashia unu. Ngozi bulego unu, o dina mandate account. O yanwa wepute ego nkie, we kwuo unu weje Finland. Uche unu gabu, hey, ifa bụ the advantage the Fulani take over you people, using you to kill your brother, because farmer no onye Igbo amekwe ka nwanne ya gafete. Peter Mbageji wee na-egwu coal anyị ya na ndị China. Now na malgo why China ji na factory ka Nigeria dey divided, because fa na-egwu coal, fa na-amị mmanụ, fa na-ebu gold n'ugwu Hausa. China nwee massive interest na Nigeria, ọ bụrụkwa nke ndị Europe. So my people, onye ọbụla chọọ Biafra, ịchọọ Biafra n'ime mmụọ, go and donate. Ajụzina ajụjụ, because Elias, our lobbyist, nwoke to go Nigeria with Maazị Oge Nkere. Nigeria adago na akpụ afọ naanị. They are only living on their past glory. Believe it or not. If ndị a na-eme kita, ma this new act, plus if ọzọ fa ga-ewepụte, bụ a way iji wee pịakọta Nigeria, ghee fa n'ọkụ. Onye ọcha na-eme ife, don't doubt them. Ụzọ fa si akwatu Nigeria, ọ dịrị unu n'aka kịta, because unu emenwuru ya. Enye unu ife ka unu mee, unu anọdụ na-anụ ọgụ, na scramble. Time a na-aga, Fulani adị busy. Ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ this Maazị Oge Nkere na Elias, Fulani enwetesiga anyị cheap. Fe enwetesiga anyị cheap. That is the truth. So onye ọbụla gbara ọgwụ ya nwụọ, rapụnụ ndị America na fama ifefa na-eme. Fama ifefa na-eme. Look at this coal man here. O mesia ife amakwu ya ụgwọ. But Peter Mbao ndị China na-eme. China na-egwu the coal. China bụ the driver. China bụ the contractors. China na control ife dị na our own land. This is to tell you that no bụrụ ije America bịa, alụ aka eme anyị. No matter what you do, Fulani has taken advantage of anyị fighting ourselves, because as na ụbọchị adịrọ mma bụ ulu ndị nze. Ndị nze here bụ Fulani. Ọgbaghara dị na bae bụ ulufa. Etu akafasi wee wele asari dokubo wee kponye egbe bunye ngwa agha o wee train ndị a na-akpọ special force a na-egbu ndị be anyị to make sure na enwere security na southeast. Because I can tell you people na onye ESN ma onye BLA enwere ike ibule egbe bịa gbagbuo onye Igbo ibie. Never. Anyị na-asụ ya nsọ. And again, oburo the reason why they came. Fabiano igbu ndị be anyị, Fabiano to save our people. Onye na-egbu ndị be anyị wee luo echi basari dokubo. Look at him here, talking rubbish. Let me finish with this. I will get to there.
Actually pays for a lot of things here in West Virginia, so it's hugely important to our economy, and we can't be more thankful for the president for prioritizing this.
Yeah, we've heard so long for so many on the left that coal is bad. It's bad for our environment, but we know it is reliable and it is definitely needed, especially when we have emergencies like here when we had the bad weather recently. I mean, that's something you could really rely upon is coal.
Well, yeah, if you look at the grid output during that big freeze that we had here just recently, coal spiked. If coal was not there, we would have had blackouts, brownouts. People would have been freezing in their homes. So coal came and saved the day. You know, obviously, when we're needed, then everybody is okay with that. But you got to think, in this country, we have really what I would.
So you will be wondering if a country like America is dependent on coal, because he said here that if the coal is not there, that they would have all, they would have had it bad with the bad weather. What is it that Peter Mba is doing with our own coal? That's the question. You can't use the coal to provide energy for our people. You can't even use the coal to create job for our own people. Rather, you are creating job for Chinese people. You are creating availability of this benefit of being warmed by foreign countries. This is the thing. I get mad. Because if your people back home are not comfortable, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for?
Call a terawatt challenge. How are we going to power the future of data consumption and manufacturing in the United States without coal? You're not going to do it. That's why for me, I have, these environmentalists, it's all about all the above energy strategy. I'm all the below, the ground. So coal, gas, nuclear, if it's below the ground, it's going to power this country, and that's what I'm for.
Coal, gas. Tell me, what has God not done for us? He mentioned coal and gas as their source of energy supply. What don't we have? We have that coal in abundance. God gave it to us, gave us cement in Nkalago, gave us gas, gave us oil. Tell me, what made America great that cannot make Biafra great? But what do? They are sitting on it. China is fighting to keep Nigeria warm. Europe is fighting to keep Nigeria warm. That's why our leader, before he was abducted, said that we are fighting a formidable array of the enemy, both within and beyond. All the things we have that will give us good life, good air, good energy, electricity. Mba is selling it to foreigners. And nobody is saying, nobody is challenging him. Nobody is asking him questions. If you ask, they will unalive you. That is the Fulani system that has been a widespread way of living in the entire region. Nobody is talking. What do people want to hear when you come to talk about social life or on the media? Oh, they want to hear that Biafra has come. Biafra has come. Who will give it to you? You are the one responsible for your own freedom. Go and read the history of America. They fought Britain. Only 17 men signed for their independence. So you don't expect that it is the million Biafrans that will come at one time to get Biafra. So if you have money, come and give us loan. I owe you loan. Because every government needs funding and finance. It is very crucial and very important. We need funding. We need money. Ejema and Eje. We need it. All over the world, every good functioning state or country requires funding. Finance.
Yeah. I also want to get your take on the big announcement coming from President Trump and Lee Zeldin about the rollbacks on the regulations.
Oh, I mean, that's huge. You got to remember, flashback to the Obama administration, the war on coal. And during that war on coal, we lost tens of thousands of direct and indirect coal mining jobs. And it was a disaster for us in our state. And that was all.
Let me see. National update. Now, my people, what I wanted to do is to show you where this man was talking about issue of this very new law they made.
We have about a minute so or left, but I know you've recently introduced a new bill, and it has to do with Nigeria. Tell us about the importance of this.
Well, this bill, what's really important aspect of it is it's focusing on looking at some
Are you hearing this?
of the bad.
Yeah, we have about a minute so or left, but I know you've recently introduced a new bill, and it has to do with Nigeria. Tell us about the importance of this.
Well, this bill, what's really important aspect of it is it's focusing on looking at some of the bad actors there, specifically the Fulani, this Islamic group that's been going around terrorizing Christians within Nigeria, and giving the administration the ability to sanction those individuals and then also report back to Congress on it. As you know, the president has been very focused on protecting Christian populations in Nigeria that are suffering persecution at a scale which has never really been seen on the continent of Africa as it relates to Christians specifically. So this bill is going to further empower the administration, give them more tools, and really put the pressure on these Islamic radical terrorists that are murdering Christians for their faith in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So this is a really big deal.
It really is, and thank you for what you do. We appreciate Congressman Riley Moore. Wish we had more time. I always appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks so much.
Let me replay it.
Yeah, we have about a minute or left, but I know you recently introduced a new bill, and it has to do with Nigeria. Tell us about the importance of this.
Well, this bill, what's really important aspect of it is it's focusing on looking at some of the bad actors there, specifically the Fulani.
He said that the bill is meant focusing on the terrorist Fulanis who are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. And I have a picture of, I have a picture or video. What will I call it? A picture or video of Kwankwaso. You will see that man, people don't know him much, but he is one of those who are sponsoring Boko Haram, who hated the Igbos he said that he hated the Igbos with passion. Look at him here. This is the man. Look at him. He doesn't like the Igbos. And do you know what? This very man is the person that Obi is now allying with. Obi is bringing another man that some gullible Biafrans will go and vote in. And tomorrow they will take away power from Obi and give to this man. So my people, many things are going on. Ututuoma, Senator, thank you so much. Obi Ndewo, Dalono. Freedom for Biafra, Ndewo Ikukuchukwu. I appreciate all of you. Yoshi, I see you. Ato, Ogadilu Numa. My people, remember to click. We are about 40 now that is watching. Click the like button and share the message so that it goes viral. Because this message is going to go into the bones of our enemies and the saboteurs working for them.
This Islamic group that's been going around terrorizing Christians within Nigeria, and giving the administration the ability to sanction those individuals and then also report back to Congress on it. As you know, the president has been very focused on protecting Christian populations in Nigeria that are suffering persecution at a scale which has never really been seen on the continent of Africa as it relates to Christians specifically. So this bill is going to further empower the administration, give them more tools, and really put the pressure on these Islamic radical terrorists that are murdering Christians for their faith in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So this is a really big deal.
It's a big deal.
Thank you for what you do. We appreciate Congressman Riley Moore. Wish we had more time. I always appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yes, that is what I wanted to show you people here on this very video, but the internet is not letting it to walk or to roll or to say anything. This man, Riley Moore, You all know or remember when he went to Nigeria on the 7th of December. Do you know why I remember that date? That was the date Nigeria government took their dead aircraft to go to Benin Republic to bomb innocent people who are doing their own business, ignoring the terror groups that are terrorizing Nigeria. If you go to Sokoto, my people, if you see Sokoto, Sokoto is like the town of terrorists. Everywhere they are moving left, right, and center. The video, I could not bring the video here. I say, is this where they kept my leader, Mazen Namdekano? And there were my brother, Mighty Dot. Dalu so much. This man called Riley Moore, he is a God sent with their powerful president, leader of the world. That man, this very man, Riley Moore, he is a great guy. He went to Nigeria to investigate what my people went to Capitol on the 18th of September 2025 to tell them. So they sent him to go and investigate. My people, this man came back and said that what he saw in Nigeria is worse than what he heard. Worst. So what have they done now? Nigeria government, ndị ọcha ndị mbi na befa ga-agwafa jeenu nwetenu lobbyist, gbaba na ọsọ na lobbyist ndị a na because onye anwa na-ekwu okwu na Rise News na African something called Patrick Smith bụ onye obodo a. Or si na Breji that na fa na-move fast with their lobbyist. Una afugie na ndị obodo a chi ọkụ wee na-eso anyị. Everything anyị na-eme fa na-eso anyị. Unu chetele oge our first prime minister Mazi Simon Ekpa oge emelie interview o ji wee kwuo si I am a good guy. Unu mana onye obodo a je eme interview. So na nwoke anụnwa oge o kwuru wee si oh I have not come to divide Nigeria. Ọ mana Nigeria bụ ngwa afịa ndị mbi na befa. And ọ bụrụ ife ọ bịara ime. A white man will always use the word called disclaimer. Ọ bụrụ ife ọ bịara ime. Ife ọ bịara bụ he defend, he protect Christians na Nigeria. Because we are still trapped there. Anya bụ Nigeria. And the answer is no. We are not Nigeria. Anyị bụ Biafrans. Ọ bụ na okwulu okwu si I have not come to divide Nigeria or separate Nigeria. Unu kpolu phone na aghachi m ntị. Abum Riley Moore. The last person ajụ m ya sị Adim ka Riley Moore. Can't we get sense? Na ndị ọcha ma diplomacy. They know how to go around things. Wee bịa to a final conclusion. Wee nwete the solution. Nke anyị banye wele ukwu ka ọkụkụ na-abọsasị everything. Iboluga ebe a, iboluga ebe a. Ndị ọcha na-eji nwayọọ na-efolo ife. Holistically but systematically. Yes, freedom anyị dị assured, my brother. All dị assured. Ndị a ma ifefa na-eme. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ. Unu ekwezina ka ndị sabotu a na-alụlụ ndị Fulani ọlụ. Ka fa na-agharịsi unu isi. Anyị ma ife anyị na-eme. Ndị ọcha anyị na-eso fa nwee sense. Ọ bụrụ nwa ka fa wee nwee sense. You don't have sense more than they do because obodo fa dị okay. Look at the background ebe nwoke akwụ. Just look at that background. Ị ga-enwete nwa ebe dịka etu a na Nigeria. N'ebe. Every money in private account. All the politicians. Ndị bụbalụ politician oge m nọ na primary school. Faka bụ si politician wee luo tomorrow. So my people, onye ọbụla take it easy. Just go to our website and donate. www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. All in small letters. and government is spelled in full. So Riley Moore na-ekwu na this very video wee sị na Ifiaje made this bill. The bill is called Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act. It was passed this week, 2026. And that Okuludesi, I introduced this bill and I was supported by my colleague, Rep. Chris Smith. And this Chris Smith, let me find it. Let me show you people the man called Chris Smith. So, kunu we man and dia ina fa na-eme ife that na uche fa dia fa ma ife fa na-eme onye aghalizi na onwe isi for nothing. Ma asị gị bịa donate say oh na mara ebe a na-aga. No. We know where we are going to. This is Chris Smith here. Look at him. This is him. Oh, this man will support this bill. Anyị nọkwa here fa na-eme everything fa na-eme o. Now spend the this is Chris Smith here with our PM. Unafuge. Have you seen it? This is the man that supported Riley Moore for passing of this bill. So, my people, just go straight to our website. When you get there, click on the diplomatic section and you will find these pictures. And you will keep going down and you will see more things. This is our charter. We don't do without our charter. These are our people. When they went for that 18th of September Congress hearing, this is it. Go there. If you come down here where they say People's Daily, click on it. You will see something there. That is what I'm telling you people. You understand? We should not be behaving like children over nothing. Now, another thing that I want to talk about.
Bloody idiot. You are a people.
Nobody will believe that this man has Igbo blood in him, that his grandfather and father are Igbo, that migrated to Iguacha. Nobody will believe it. This very man was the architect of Onyendu's abduction. He is the architect of our PM's detention in Finland. This very man. But Southeast governors can never confront him. Why? Because he is contracted to Nigeria. And Nigeria equipped him. Who will tell me that they don't know that this very man has his own military? That Nigeria government equipped the way they equipped the terrorists. I want everybody, we have 74 people now watching, to see that this man called Asare Dokubo is the problem of the Igbos. Because we have the culture of hating one another. Onwere onye chọrọ ka nwanne ya karịa. He has lost recently a university that he built in Benin. The thing just collapsed. And another business venture he had there crashed because blood money can never stand with you. The blood of innocent Biafrans that this man unalived is crying after him. I don't want to play the nonsense that he's talking about here. Just to show you people, When they come, they will say, oh, IPOB is the one that did it. This is the man behind everything. He is friendly with the Fulani, with Tinubu, with Yoruba, with anybody that hates the Igbo. This man is the leader. The one called Udele is like his servant. This is to tell you people that Oburo Gobuna Kana Biafra Gabiechi. I cannot tell you that. Or Gabia gradually. Yes, Biafra will come, but all gradually. Okwa only 2024 Kaije redeclare. So my people, I get take it easy. We have to take it easy. Nendi nebu anyi here. Because all not close to us. He is very close. Very, very close. Very close to us. If any name buy, aka that man there, everything that happen to our people, that man on me very well. Omwea, so Biafrans, I would like us to do something. Anybody that has anything they want to contribute should do so now. Let me bring out let me post this link here. Anyone who wants to make a contribution should do so. And be reminded that our fundraising is tomorrow, Saturday. We need our Biafrans to come and donate. Now, I have this video here. Yeah, I don't know if it will talk. I can display it. Let me display it and maybe play the voice from my phone. Our job is very simple. We will not fail you. And sometimes you need to reassure us as well that you will not fail us. You see, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this before his abduction. We will not fail you. Our mission is simple. We will never fail you, but you also have to assure us that you will not fail us. Are we going to fail Onyendu? Are we? Very, very important. We will not go forward and then go backwards and tell you, I want to get you and me, and that's the way they do it. That day you know like only one way to go and take our freedom. The template has been there since the dawn of humanity on earth. When Frederick Lugar came, he did not ask anybody for permission. Did they ask you permission before the government here? Was there any conflict? Yes, he said that when Lord Lugard came, that he did not take permission from us before amalgamating us. And he said to them, are you going to take permission from anybody before you do the needful? And the answer is no. So Biafrans, kwadonu very well. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si nọ mbelede ka eji amadike. Na mbelede kaliri dike, ma nọ mbelede ka eji amadike. Ọ bụ na ife kaliri gị nwa, and you are able to do that thing successfully, then you will be accepted as one of the men that could talk in a community. Fulani, they think that they are smart, but my people, Biafrans have outsmarted them. Ọkwa ndị Fulani ka fa na-eji ayọzi ayịyọ kịta. Fa na nwa bekee. Fa mefe agbalụ jebe America. America bụzi ndị fa na-eji ayọ ayịyọ. Follow na fa dị smart. But before they got there, we are there. So, what will make you look down on yourself? We shouldn't. Don't look down on yourself, because what you people are doing is showing, is working. You should be strong and formidable. And do not go down or back on your actions. Donate and donate and donate. Yes, my people. Donate, because what we are doing is yielding fruit. The dividend is showing. I'm telling you, what we are doing is gathering a lot of momentum. Onwere onye gasị na ife anyị na-eme na ọda aga n'iru. Mana ama m na ọ dị onye ọbụla n'ọkụ n'ọkụ. Ọ dị everybody n'ọkụ n'ọkụ. My people, jisie n'ike. Mụnwa amasị unu na ọ dị easy, because it is not. But you are getting there. You know, we are getting there. Please, my people, let us continue. Let us continue. Onye lokwana na ife anyị na-eme nwere isi? No. O nwere isi. Yes. What we are doing is yielding a lot of fruit. Yes. I have seen this from this very place. Let me see if I can show it here. Yes, I know that you people can read this. This is Kwankwaso, and this is Riley Moore. It says, terror list. Legislation only targets Islamic terrorists responsible for murdering Christians in Nigeria. Congressman Riley Moore speaks amid opposition from Kwankwaso loyalists. And my people, you will ask, who is Kwankwaso? See him here. Are you seeing him? Let me bring the picture up. Look at him here. Nwoke a ṅụrụ iyi si na ya kpọrọ ndị Igbo asị with passion. But who is working with him now? Peter Obi. Peter Obi is working with him. Now, let me read you what is here. It says, a United States lawmaker, Riley Moore, has stated that the Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act is designed specifically to hold radical Islamic terrorists accountable for the attacks on Christians in Nigeria. Despite opposition from supporters of individuals listed in the proposed terror designation. Speaking during the interview, Moore emphasized that the bill does not target political figures or broader groups, but focuses exclusively on extremist groups responsible for widespread violence and religious persecution. A waiting a picture this man. Una magona nwoke so na one of the sponsors. Or see, the statement comes amid criticisms for Kwankwaso's loyalists who accused the lawmaker of political bias. You see why he said that he has not come to divide Nigeria, because it doesn't take time before people will start accusing you. They are now accusing him of political bias, but he is talking of the safety of individuals, especially Christians. They said he is a political bias and selective enforcement. More, however, insisted that the legislation is narrowly tailored to combat terrorism and protect vulnerable communities, particularly Christian populations affected by recent attacks in northern Nigeria. This is it. So tell me, in a post he also shared on X, the lawmaker wrote, I introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026 with Rep. Chris Smith to confront the brutal persecution of Christians in Nigeria. This legislation will hold radical Islamic terrorists accountable for murdering Christians. So, my people, when this is being said and is being told in this manner by this very lawmaker, does it not ring a bell? The bell is this: they will kidnap and rape and maim and do all sorts of things, but nobody will be held accountable. The police will no longer know how to arrest people in Nigeria. This is the relevance of this very law. Don't tell me that you don't understand that this law made by the lawmaker, Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026, the relevance is that now people will maim or kill somebody and they will be held accountable. And you know that Fulani, they will not. And so when they fail to do that, they will enforce the power of this law, this act. They will enforce it. Do you know that some group of terrorists yesterday carrying guns, clutching it on themselves with the chain of the bullets, they were telling people of Kwara State, go and call America to come and help you. Go and bring America to help you. He said, when we buy you people, kill you in your hundreds, did America come? At least there's an awareness created. But they are terrorists, Fulanis. We Biafrans, we cannot be sitting and watching. We cannot be sitting and watching our men and women, children and elderly people being annihilated, massacred, causing massive genocide in our communities. That's why we are voting, donating www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. That is our website for donation. Go there and donate generously. My brother, you are fantastic. I have always heard you, whenever you join us, you will say good morning. So we understand your situation. You are a very powerful support to this movement. Biafra can never establish themselves without reckoning with people like you. Ayo, thank you so much. You know, I am always there by the special grace of God. You are wonderful. You and my brother, Mighty Dot. You people are great. I appreciate those of you. So this very gentleman, Rep. Riley Moore, is doing a lot. He is doing a lot. He was in Nigeria during the time that Nigeria went and bombed Benin Republic. After that, Nigeria government started paying their lobbying firm to go and lobby for them. They did stop them from bombing them. Now, if you add the whole money together, 11.7 million US dollars coughed out by Nigeria government. While people are getting pregnant, people will get pregnant, deliver the children, and sell them to make money to eat. While Nigeria government is paying a lobbyist for 6 months only. What are they lobbying for? Now that it wasn't enough, they sent Tinubu's wife, the president of Nigeria, they sent his wife. Because Tinubu cannot enter America because Tinubu is a drug dealer. Tinubu had a drug case in America. That's why he cannot go to America. This is a country that everybody wants us to remain with. It's impossible. We are not criminals. We don't support crime. We are not terrorists. We don't support terror. We are not killers. We don't support people unaliving innocent people. Biafra will never do that. We are not lawless country. We value our law. We respect law nationally and internationally. We don't abduct people. We are hardworking people. We are very educated people. We respect human rights. That is what we are. And this is it here. This is the flag of Biafra. This is who we are. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow. That's why they are imprisoning our leaders. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is imprisoned in Sokoto. Mazi Simon Ekpa is imprisoned in Finland. Nigeria government stretched their hands to Finland to go and detain our PM. Now he is no longer our PM. Our charter said that if our PM is not there for 3 months, elect another one. And we have elected another one, Mazio Genkere. He is in US, in Baltimore. That is where our current prime minister is. You can never defeat us. We are undefeatable. You can never defeat us. We are moving forward. America is now in alliance with Biafrans. If you do not know it now. Nigeria will be crippled before they know it. If you go to Psalm 35, verse 18, it says, let that destruction that you have formed for me, you will fall into it. And that destruction will come to them at unawares. This is what is going to happen to Nigeria. We are very intelligent people. We are not foolish. No matter how many Biafrans that Nigeria government is going to use as our enemies, like Charles Soludo, Peter Mba, Francis Nwifuru, Charles Soludo, Hope Uzodimma, Asari Dokubo, you can never defeat us. Ngozi Orabueze, you can never defeat us. We are the Beatles. You can never kill us. We are here to stay. Biafra has come. And we will really, really go home and build our nation. Biafra is going to be the most powerful African nation in the whole world. Watch and see it. So, my people, I don't know if anyone is ready to join me on the studio to say one or two to Biafrans, but I'm encouraging my people that Biafra is coming. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Biafra is here. What has happened now will show you that Biafra is coming. Nigeria paid that 11.7 million to America in December. And that same December, America went and bombed their terrorist hub in Sokoto. They went again and sent the wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu. She went there, whether last week or 2 weeks ago, yesterday, America passed a law called Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act 2026. And it says that it is aimed to stop the terrorist group and to make them accountable. Because in Nigeria, when you commit a crime, the police will come after you. The EFCC will come after you. But right now, that the terrorists are roaming around the whole region, abducting and killing and raping women, killing children, killing elderly people, no police is arresting them. Gumi is busy roaming the streets of Nigeria. Nobody is detaining him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, the innocent man who was talking of the freedom of his people, is imprisoned. Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland, imprisoned. Now, go to America and see if you can catch our current Prime Minister, Mazi Ogenkere. You dare not. Because America is right behind us. They know the truth. America stands for the truth. Because we are the truth. We tell the truth the way it is. We are not corrupt like Nigeria. We don't nepotize like Nigeria. Tinubu, the drug dealer, that's why he sent his wife. Because if Tinubu steps his foot in America, America will detain him. So he sent his wife. Because America will not detain the woman. It is not her name that is with the FBI. It is the name of Tinubu, the drug dealer. And Tinubu committed academic fraud. He went there and stole a lady's name and said that he is holding a degree that he never got. Fraud. Biafrans are not fraudulent. We are not. So, my brother, thank you for joining me. Speak to Biafrans.
Yeah, we'll take someone up from here.
Ndewo.
Yeah, Biafrans, I greet you. Or let me say something real quick because I'm having a busy day at work here. But greetings, Biafrans, and those that are here listening, and those that watch later. I greet our leaders. You see, I just, to be honest with you, I am just tired of talking. I am tired because we supposedly we supposed to be a very intelligent race, the Biafrans. But honestly, I'm kind of feeling ashamed sometimes that the most intelligent race are the ones that it's like you're talking and talking and talking to them, and it seems as if they are not comprehending what is happening around them. It's a shame. I'm disappointed, even in our youth back home, because if one of these governors, the so-called governors, these illegitimate criminals who call themselves governors in our land, these politicians, these elites who are selling out their people, selling out generations to come, if one of them or two of them are being, we'll go after them. and use them to show an example. I'm telling you, others will learn. Like I keep saying, we set a precedent long time ago, and it has to be corrected. That precedent that we set long time ago has emboldened a lot of people. That is why somebody will wake up tomorrow and sabotage a movement, a freedom fight that will save the life of millions. The future of millions depends on this freedom. And somebody will wake up, have the guts and the audacity, the embodiment to just come out and betray that struggle, try to sabotage, because they are not scared, because none of them have been used to set an example. So, right now, our people need to face the reality, because it's really heartbreaking and discouraging. Today, Friday now, when you go home, go to our place, you will see these guys after closing their store, after closing their shop, they will. After closing their, I'll come to you. I'll see you later. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, after closing their shop on Friday, today now, you see them sitting at the beer parlor, drinking and eating in phobia and eating. They are not concerned about those who are in the forest, sacrificing their life to protect them so that they may have this freedom that they are having right now to go about and enjoy themselves. Go to beer parlor, joint and sit down and drink and eat. They go to sleep with their two eyes closed. They don't fear that there are people who have adjusted their lifestyle wherever they are, in Europe, in Asia, in America, in Africa, even back home in Biafra. People have adjusted their lifestyle so that they can chip in and contribute every week that our land may be protected. But these people don't care because we allow this to happen. Because Biafran youths allow this to happen. We are fighting for this freedom. Look at you and I, Wanda Betty. We are our age, we are no longer kids. We are fighting for this generation of this youth. This youth, it is their future that we are fighting for. Then what are they doing? How are they helping? They are just busy gallivanting, going to club, enjoying themselves. Allowing few people to wreak havoc, to destroy their future and destiny. Few people. So, you see, somebody like Obi Kubana chief priest, so insensitive, the audacity that they are gallivanting in our land to promote Tinubu presidency for 2027. Not even considering, even with all the turmoil that is going on in that contraption, their brother is in Sokoto. They don't even care. All they care is that because why? We let this happen. So somebody will come and sabotage the progress of the Igbo race, the progress of Biafra, for their own selfish gain, and we let them get away with it. Why? What do you think will happen? More baby Sabo will be emboldened to rise up and betray this for their own selfish gains. A lot of people have made money because of Biafra. They use Biafra, they sabotage Biafra, sabotage the progress of all for their own selfish gains. If we truly know the situation that we are in, if we truly desire this freedom, those of you back home, Obi Kubana and Kubana chief priests will not be doing what they're doing right now. Those governors and those politicians, those Igwes and the Ahanes and all these so-called elites, they will not be gallivanting in our land, daring us They are daring us. They have this audacity because we let them. We need to sit up. This opportunity we have right now cannot last forever. We need to sit up and use this opportunity and get our freedom. Wherever you are in that contraction, why do we need to be talking? Especially to our people back home. Why do we need to be talking to them to fight for their freedom, to support their freedom, to sponsor their freedom? When they are there seeing what is happening around them every day, why do we need to be talking to intelligent people, supposedly? Look at Fulani, ragtag Fulani, the lowest of the low, are the ones that are messing our life up. When people in other countries, in Europe and other things, when they know the profile of this Fulani, when they understand their profile, and then they look at us, they'll be wondering, how can we allow this kind of people, this lowest of the low, to cage us for years, to imprison us?
My brother, let me tell you something. You call them ragtag, yes, it's true. But it may be na banyo. Achọrọ m ịsụ ife a n'oyibo. Imebinwu na be anyị. Fa nwelu ndị DSS. Fa ga-eje na different Biafran market. Je na-agwafa na-ajụfa this Biafra ebu one of them. Onye jidere ebu n'anya ugwu Hausa. Na-egekwa ntị Hope Uzodimma nọ wee na-anwudo boys na-ekponye na Tiger Base a na-egbu ụmụ be anyị na-ewele ọgan fa na-ebuga obodo oyibo. Onye gburu wepụsị ọgan ọ dị ndụ, onye nwanwugonu. Faji fear police na-alụ for Fulani, army na-alụ for Fulani, DSS na-alụ for Fulani, EFCC na-alụ for Fulani against one tribe.
Mother, how many are these people? That is the question.
How many are which people?
How many are these?
The only thing he get that may agree with you, but that Nafa tosili ichi their phone na-eme donation online.
Mother, he made donation. That one is a certain that something everybody should be doing. But that is not enough. These people, look at what we are talking about, what is happening in Iran. I'm asking you, I say, how many are these police? Nigerian police now, if you look at their statistics, all over Nigeria, the whole Nigerian police, 300 and something thousand. They come into our land. They are in our land. How many are the army, Nigerian army? How many are being posted in our land? How many are occupying our place? You know what I mean? How many are these governors and their stooges, these politicians, that our people should live in fear for? In your own land. This is the problem there. This is the problem because we have been weakened to the point that we live in fear, in timidity, in our own land, allowing few people. Who is Asari Dokubo? Who is Asari Dokubo? If Biafran youth to rise up and say enough is enough, go after these people one after the other. They remain, the rest of them they will run as far as they can and leave Biafra land. But every day, these youths that are picking us one by one, they are picking these youths one by one, picking our brothers and sisters one by one. When are we, if we rise up and say enough is one day, just one day, I'm telling you, one day, we will break this chain. Only one day. The whole Biafra youth occupy every city in Biafra. Bring down the government houses, lodges, everything that belongs to that contractor in our land. One day, everything will go down. We will give Nigeria a taste of their life. But these youth don't understand. that their destiny has been caged. They still go and bow to these oppressors. And every day we are contributing our hard-earned money so that they may be free. They are there helping other countries, helping Iran, but replicate, they do the same thing. Free yourself. Every day we are crying, your freedom is in your hand, your freedom is in your hand. What is happening what has happened to our people? If half of it happens in any African country, any country in this world, half of it, that country will be up in flame everywhere. Our people will have money. I am not asking for nationwide protests or anything. Everybody do their own things. We have paid the price enough for that contraption called Nigeria. You were talking about Kwankwaso. You see, Peter Obi, that man will never learn, and his end will be so disgraceful. The same man that he's aligning with is the same man that America has fingered as the sponsor of terror in Nigeria.
Okay, we're Malono, where a
That is to show him and his so-called supporters that America don't even care about your politics, your Nigerian politics. Just like what I said the other day, I said they will be banking on America, helping P2B to win election. America, you see, P2B, shame everywhere. If you like, let him face north, let him face south, to east, to west. Anywhere he places his face, you will continue to be shamed for stabbing Ojukwu, our eternal leader, at the back, for betraying Biafra, for biting the finger that fed him.
Ona de gente mamne some program, but ona that day long. Anyway, I have made a program here last year talking about what one of the Abga men told us, that Ojukwu abugo nama onu, and Peter Obi ji aka ya wee ṅụọ iyi wee sị na ọ bụrụkwa na ya rapụ Abga na ife niile ya na-achọ n'ụwa na ya ma enwetie ya na famili ya nwụkwa, just like ụdị iyi Udele nwụrụ onye ndu oge Udele nọ na Turkey. Ọnwụ Udele na-abịa.
Mother, Udele will not die until Biafra comes. Who Biafra?
Yes. Then
Udele.
The guy, Sina P2B will never win any election. Na only si aya bugi ono. And Ezioku, the first election o win, was he allowed to enter there? Onka Koge winuzi with Kwankwaso that openly said that he hated the Igbos with passion.
That is to tell you who P2B. That is to tell you who P2B. And that is why any man or woman that is supporting P2B, you are worse than an animal. You are not evil. You are not Biafra. You are a tainted blood. You are a parasite for supporting a man who is aligning with those who hate you with a passion. This Kwankwaso killed a lot of our people in the north. He has openly come out to express his hatred towards people that have done nothing wrong to him. And that is who P2B is aligning himself, because this man is on a mission to bring down the Igbo race. P2B, this man is the #1 enemy of the Igbos. But you see a lot of people who call themselves Igbos who are backing him, following him around like a fly.
Who?
I say there is a lot of people who are following P2B like flies.
Igbos.
The people, the owners of Nigeria, and they are crumbling. I think with the scandal, the Epstein file, how he's hitting the monarch, the monarch family, the royal family, they will crumble. They will look at people these people, the so-called royal family. Is these people to emulate? Look at the scandals, white privilege, doing all kinds of abomination, pedophile.
ịma na
child.
ebi m obodo a ọnya mere m ji agbachi fa nkịtị.
Yeah,
Ọ bụrụ na m ebiro
I'm
m obodo a arọ m fa ka onugbu.
a pedophile. Royal family, my ass. Pedophiles molesting little children. This is the so-called royal family that the world look up to. They will crumble. I said it in 2025 was the beginning of the year of exposure, the year of discovery, the year of enlightenment. A lot of things secrets will be made open. And it's already started. Everybody, every stronghold, every hand that is holding Biafra is going to crumble. Every hand holding Biafra will crumble. And now about it, and also, there is no negotiation about it.
No.
Our freedom has come to stay, and we are going to get that freedom. One more thing I want to say is this. I have said this before. In my quarters program, our people need to know who their enemies are. If you do not realize who your enemies are, you will continue to fall and make mistakes. And that is the reason why somebody like Obi Kubana, the so-called Kubana Chief, those investors who made money in a dubious way, because why are they running up and down trying to please Tinubu and his son? Because Tinubu and his son, they have their secrets, they have their files. Haga or not Haga, who had their pants for Fulani. All these things, they have their file. That is why when they tell them jump, they ask, how high should I jump? That is why they betray their people so that they can work for Tinubu, the so-called city boy movement. Because this Tinubu and his son, they have their file. They know their secret of their wealth. That is what our people are, the so-called our people have become. And many of them are out there making noise. Oh, I'm a Fayoshe brother, former governor of Ekiti, his brother, that he insulted the Igbos, this and that. But they don't look at the message. Whatever thing he said about it, that's his own fucking business. I don't give a damn. He has his own opinion. But the people I blame are the people that are bringing this insult and disgrace to us. The likes of Obi Kubana chief priest and their likes. They are the one bringing all this insult to the Igbo race, to Biafra. It is them that I blame. I'm not going to blame Ayo Fayose for saying the truth, the fact, stating the obvious fact.
Yeah, Fayose is saying it to wake us up, to wake our brothers in homeland up.
Because I don't blame him. I blame those who are causing this insult. Who are bringing, man.
Yes.
These people, these people, they don't even care about mass. These people, why? What is going? Why are we like this? What has happened to us?
Oh yeah. All divide and rule system. Agwagomgi ebigom obodo for so many years. Ndị obodo in America bụ ndị Irish, Australia, Irish. So this divide and rule system, ndị obodo a kụzilie ndị Zoo, ndị Fulani. Ndị obodo a kụzilie Fulani because they are friends.
Exactly.
In crime.
You see, the thing there is that I think our people have not come to understand the magnitude of the mess that we are in. They don't understand the amount of interest groups, people that have interest in our land and what is in our land. That is the problem. Because if our people understand the magnitude of the enemies that we have and people who don't give a shit, who don't give a damn about us, all they care about is what is in our land. They don't care if we all get killed by Fulani.
There's one fool here. Osinihabo elevate energy. He said, Madam, you guys are one of the major problem. Yes, we are the major problem because we always come out to tell the world the truth about you Nigerian Fulanis.
Rather,
They come out to tell
Joniana,
you, yeah.
you see, Joya, how are we the problem?
No,
Because, you know,
I have blocked him or her, whatever gender she is or he is.
look at
All
it,
this
Junior, how,
faceless fly by night from pillar to post, going from one platform to the other. We will
look at,
expose you, Nigerians, to the whole world. And now America has made a law called Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act
yes,
2026. It came out yesterday.
yes, I
And
know, I know.
look at the congressman that is behind this very law.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
himself.
Mazira anymore. Yeah, I know now. I saw the,
He's a
I was
great
following,
man.
yeah,
We
I was
will deal
following.
with you, Nigerians.
Oh,
We will
I'm a
deal
fan.
with you.
They are running health scatter, the cabals that are holding that contraction. Fulani, and honestly, I don't know, our people, are they not tired of this bullshit that they're taking from Fulani? Fulani, every time Fulani acting like a spoiled child, throwing temper tantrum. They're not. Arewa consultative forum, this and that, They're not will not accept. They're not will not do this. Now, who are these goddamn parasites? They're not. People that don't, in fact, these people shouldn't even have any say. They shouldn't have any say because they are not from that entity called Nigeria. They are not indigenous. They shouldn't have any say. But instead, they are the rainmakers, they are the kingmakers, they are the ones
Yes,
that decide what happened in that contraction. People
yes,
that, in fact, in the actual sense, they're not supposed to have any right in that contraction. They're not supposed to, in fact, they're supposed to be strangers completely. They're not supposed to have any opinion in what happened in that contraction. They're like visitors. But instead, they are the one running the show, controlling things in your own land, in your ancestral land. Foreigners came and took it over. And every day you wake up, gallivanting around, dress up. You are not ashamed of yourself that you are living as a slave in your ancestral land. That you're
yes.
living as a slave, not just to anybody, but to
And it's,
parasites.
and it's not hidden. It's not hidden. They
You
are
are
not
living as a,
hiding it.
they're not hiding it now. You are living as a slave in your own ancestral land. Your ancestors, your forebearers, our forefathers, who walk in pride, who walk with their shoulders high, are through evil blood, are true Biafrans. They will be, in fact, they will be in anguish wherever they are. They will be in pain. They will be full of shame because of what we have become. What we have become. We kill our own just to please parasites on the Sahel. We destroy our own. We shed our own blood just to please parasites. People that have no value for human rights.
Don't worry, my brother. We are coming out of it very
And
soon.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, what is it that gives you joy? What is it that makes you wake up every day and walk with your shoulder high as a true Biafran? What is it that gives you that impetus to wake up every day and call yourself a human being? You are being guided, you are being ruled, you are being caged by parasites, lowest of the low, and you
The
call yourself a human being.
mighty Dottie Kuku Chukwu said that he stood by you on this. I'm not against what you are saying, but I'm telling you the mechanism they have used to bring our people
More
to
than
that level.
mechanic, more than we are not going to live in that mechanic. We are not going to just
We are
continue to talk
not.
about
We
mechanic.
are not.
Excuse
But
me.
it has to
Huh?
take a gradual movement.
More
Okwimana
than,
now launch go a satellite radio. It has been ife niile bụ nwayọọ nwayọọ. Ama m that na ife a na-agbụ anyị ọkụ n'obi. Ọ na-agbọkwanụ gị ọkụ n'obi ka o si agbọ m.
more than,
Because I want to
I
go back home, but I
more than,
cannot.
more than my own thing is this. We had a limited time. You got to understand that Even if a Republican wins the election in this country come 2028, that Republican is not going to be Trump. It's not going to be Trump. His policies and everything might be closer to Trump, but it can never be Trump. That is why this opportunity, we don't have time. We do not have time. We do not have that time. We don't have the luxury of waiting, of gradual process. No, we do not. Every day that passes by, that diminishes our opportunity of getting freedom. That is why we need to cherish every single day and make use of it to inch closer, to get closer to our freedom. So that at the end of the day, we will be in Biafra before Trump take his last destiny, make his last speech as the president of America. We need to get our freedom because we have no other choice. There is no any other way, no left, no right. The only solution to the problem we've been having for years is the freedom of Biafra, the restoration of Biafra. That is the only thing that we have. That's the only thing that we'll get. For all of you that are in the north, in the southwest, whatever, pretending or trying to wish away this situation, there is no hope for you. The only hope you have is Biafra. And if you do not support Biafra, woe unto you. Woe unto you. Those of you who are following P2B, talking about better Nigeria, or talking about having an opportunity to change your Nigeria, Nigeria will happen to you. You will eat Nigeria. You will enjoy Nigeria. You will drink Nigeria. Nigeria will happen to you and your family so that you will understand how stupid you are. I am sick and tired of talking and talking every day. Now that Betty will come out here be talking. Time that she could have used to relax, enjoy herself, watch movie, watch TV shows. She is here talking to people who are supposed to use their common sense to understand that we are not one. We are hated with passion by the people that we share the space with. The most dangerous, I've been saying this, the most dangerous enemy that we have is the Yorubas. There is a pertinent question that needs to be asked. When I'm in the space, anytime I will ask that question there. Because our people need to understand what has been, there are some questions that has not been asked. And we are not shying away from anything. We are going to we are going to face this situation head on. Ask questions that are uncomfortable. Questions that we'll be shying away from so that we can actually come to the understanding and realization of who are we sharing the same space with. So that we can understand the kind of danger that we have been swimming in, this dangerous ocean that we have been swimming in. Thank you, Wada. Let me stop here for now.
God bless you. I'm also going to stop with you because I'm rushing to somewhere. Biafrans, we are not joking. Let no one think that because we are not like a Fulani terrorist that is doing things by force, we are not coming to your house to do it by force that you must donate. Because of that, you don't even care. Do you know that one of us, he used to be with us, but now he said he's with Vam Vam Vam, that is CRC. He called me. I said, so why are you calling me? That Riley Moore said that is not come to divide Nigeria. What does that mean? So I asked him, do I look like Riley Moore? He said, why are you people phoning PM? I said, which people? Oh, unu no genkere. I say, oh, unu wana ema ne phone PM or same yes. I say, hey, phone benunia. Onye
That
mwete
is so,
Biafra.
that is to show you. That is to show you. Sorry to cut. That is to show you the level, the mental level of people dying and freedom with.
I tell you. So Mwesia, all that na with CRC, Ibiana Akpom, kam jụọ gị, ị na contribute kwa ego. Ị na contribute kwa ego. Now this our freedom. Or say any akusili contribute a long time ago. Me say kesi ki choka Biafra webia. Ichoka Biafra data nenu. So this will tell you. Udi mental udi dia na fana zo Biafra.
That is to tell you. Okay, I keep saying this. Okay, let me say this. Because again, I said I'm tired of talking. Because the thing is making me only making me hear. Sometimes I'm like, if outsiders, like people from other countries, when they just pay attention and listen to this all this drama, I know it's freedom fighting, but come on, that you are fighting for freedom doesn't mean that common sense should become a decent, you know, to become a big deal. Common sense should be applied in every situation in life, let alone freedom fighting. Eh? How can somebody, a grown-ass man, will come and call you and ask you, hey, do you call prime minister? Because, oh, calling prime minister is calling heaven. Because you're calling prime minister, that will give you your freedom. And I want to ask people again who are following Van Van Van. Anybody that is following this PRC, the likes of Madam Van Van Van, Raphael Ajere, that will show you the mental health of that person, the mental capability of that person. Because somebody that called your leader, your so-called your prime minister, that you love so much, he called him criminal, said that he Biafra Gerisia, said this and that. At the end of the day, somebody that called your leader, your prime minister is scammer, now becomes the person that you go to listen to, who is number one supporter of your prime minister. The same person that called him a criminal. Okay, just do a comparison. What has this man contributed to this freedom? Raphael Ajere. If not coming on social media, calling Biafrans, asking them, taking away the money that we're supposed to use to fight for our freedom, we are giving it to him. We're taking away from the freedom. People are sending money to him to take care of his child and wife. Yes. The money that people are supposed to contribute for freedom.
And Facebook and YouTube pay him for our programs to make his own.
So this person, his history, his antecedents, he has not been stable. He attacked your prime minister and then he came back. And this person is now the person you are going to follow against somebody that has sacrificed his money, sacrificed his time, sacrificed. You know how much our prime minister has invested in this freedom.
Oh.
Do you know what he has invested? Let's not talk about money. Let's talk about time. Every day he's in Washington. Doesn't he have his own personal life? Doesn't he have his family to spend time with? Okay, you choose to follow this person that have never offered anything better for this freedom. In fact, he's taking away from the freedom. He's benefiting from the freedom, even though we have not gotten our freedom. You follow him against somebody who has been investing his time, investing his hard-earned money. Somebody who never deviated. He never shifted to the left when our prime minister was here. When Mazina Dekano was here, he never shifted to the left. Or he never shifted to the right. He remained stable. He remained focused. He contributed his hard-earned money. He contributed his time. You choose to follow somebody who is nothing, non-entity, who has nothing to offer. That is to show you that people who follow such persons, that is to tell you how low they are. Because it's only low people follow people who are low like them, who operate in a low frequency. So that is why I don't have time for all these people. It's a waste of time talking about trying to convince these people. One, they know what they are doing. Two, they are deriving joy that we are trying to convince them to come and follow the right path, do what they're supposed to do, the right thing. That is why I don't even waste my time in trying to convince them anymore, because they are inconsequential. They don't want my energy. They don't want my strength. Let them continue to live in their useless and foolishness until when Biafra is restored. they will live in shame for the rest of their life. Thank you, mother.
Dalo, Ndewo. Nonso, go ahead.
Mommy, enweghị too much of talk. Enweghị m ogologo okwu because nwunye m nwoke kwuchago ihe niile m achọrọ ikwu. Because ọ bụrụ na by this time ndị be anyị amabeghị ebe ha ga-anọ. Daalụ, good afternoon. Biko eweliwe, mommy, good afternoon. Because this time around, this whole thing, o nwere ka o si dị. So ọ bụrụ na ndị be anyị amabeghị ebe ha ga-anọ na by this time, si na all gossiping, that is amadị ihe ha na-achọ. Amadi ihe ha chọrọ, so all gossiping na ebusef na the zoo atọgbuola ha. Nsogbu anọghị. Mana the only thing m agwa ha wụ na ka ha nọrọ na-ezuzu, ka ha nọrọ na-ege asịrị, na-akọ asịrị, na-ege ihe na-enweghị isi, ihe na-aga ha bara ya uru. There is no problem, but ihe anyị mawu, anyị nwa n'onwe anyị nọ here ewepụtara onwe anyị, wepụtara oge anyị, wepụtara ihe niile. The little thing, ote Chineke shiri nye anyị ike iji na-eme ihe anyị na-eme to iji hụ na ọganiru na nwere onwe anyị na o nwere isi. Then some of you asị na ọwụ ashịrị, na ọwụ gossip, na ọwụ ndị na-akpọ onwe ha doctor na ndị a, ọwụ ndị ahụ ka unu na-ele anya. Obi Kubana ha, Peter Obi, all those people ka unu na-ele anya. There's no problem. The only thing is that anyị nwa n'onwe anyị, I just na-ekwu because ka ọ ghara dị ka echi ile asị na anọdụ ịmara nwere ka a ga-asị echi anyị mba ya amaghị okay. Now the reason why I ji na-eme all these things, ọ bụrụ na anyị na-arịọ onye ọbụla arịọ, anaghị arịọ anybody because this mmeri anọ this nzuzu, all this too much, and ọ wụdị ihe anyị ga na-tolerate by this time because anyị nwere a very serious business to focus on, and that serious business anyị na-focus on now our funding, our international lobbies, and our defense in the homeland. No ọbụla anyị dị ihe m na-asị ndị ahụ niile anyị niile na-ejichi ike na-eme the needful, na-eme ihe ahụ ziri ezi. Ana m asị ka Chineke gbaa unu ume, ka Chineke nye anyị ikikere anyị ga-eji na-eme ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme. Onye ọbụla adala aba, onye ọbụla ele anya n'azụ, because mmeri bụ nke anyị. Mmeri bụ nke anyị. Our leaders Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ha nwa n'onwe ha bụ mmeri n'onwe ha. Ebe ọbụla ha nọ today, ọ mmeri ka ha represent. Our ex-prime minister, ọ mmeri ka ha represent. And ole otu mmeri ndị ahụ ga-esi bịa in manifestation. Ọwa anyị nwa ka ọ dị n'aka. Anyị ga-eso Biafra government in exile. Anyị ga-focus on the defense of our homeland. Anyị ga-focus on raise fund, support to this government. Enweghị ebe ọbụla our freedom si abịa. Our leaders, our previous leaders, who know the emotion niile just sacrifice, get there. Those people have already did everything. Ha sacrifice. He wepụtago the whole template. Ihe niile anyị ga-eso, ihe niile ga-eshide. Leaders anyị pụtara na akpọ zoo na zoo. What ha with ihe ọbụla all these mad people. Wepụtara ndị nche, wepụtara structure, wepụtara ihe niile because ọ mana a time like this ga-abịa. So that in the time like this, I amending to ignore, focus on the high country, focus on the Biafra government in exile, focus on the de facto government in the homeland, focus on our funding, so that by the grace of Almighty God, our leader Maazị Onyendu got relevant and all that also ha na that table. Unu anọrọ na-esusarị, unu anọrọ hapụga ka ndị zoo ndị niile ha mere infiltrate, eme ha infiltrate, enwere ego bige ha, a na-akpọ ha doctor, na-akpọ ha disin, a na-emepe group, a na-esusarị. Biafra gọọmenti na-eze nyere unu referendum ka unu na-eme ignore. BRGI mere unu ji imere dị ụwa niile ji na-ama na Biafra na-eme exist ka unu na-eme ignore jichi n'ike, mana Biafra ga-abịa. Had I know how would the case. Mmiri a mgbe ọ ga-ezo na isi ụlọ onye ọbụla, mana ọsọsọ ndị kwadoro ga-adị safe. Chineke akpọ unu ọkụ. Mad people everywhere. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, you always hit it. If again, Mendy Bani, go ahead. His academic highness. Hello.
Ndewo na ihe na-ekwu ugbu a ezinne.
Yes,
mgbede ọma no ekene m onye ọbụla, ndị Biafra niile, ndị Biafra bụ ndị Igbo, Biafra ihe ọpụta bụ ka anyị ncha jikọta ọnụ, rie uru rie elele dịrị ihe jinjiri mara ndị Igbo. so ndị Igbo mbọ ndị adị ịtọ bụ ndị nwe Naijiria, ndị Igbo bụ nke izizi, ya bụ ebe izizi kapitalụ mmepe obodo bịara bụ n'ala Igbo, ya bụ Akwa Ibom or Cross River State, then buruzi ya gaa na ala Yoruba.
You are correct.
Osi n'ala Yoruba ha buru ya again site na ọchịchị ndị ọgbọ ọgụ, ya bụ ndị amị, ọ gazie n'ala Hausa, n'ala Hausa. So 1 2 3. So ndị be anyị kwesịrị ịghọta that na ihe a bụ ohere anyị nwere iji napụta onwe anyị. Ọ eziokwu na ọtụtụ ndị gụrụ ọkara akwụkwọ na-ejehie ụzọ. Ndị gụrụ ọkara akwụkwọ bụ ihe ọpụta bụ ndị akwụkwọ ha na-eruro n'isi, ndị akwụkwọ ha gụrụ ihe ahụ n'ọkara, ha gụrụ akwụkwọ ahụ fụ onwe ha n'ime akwụkwọ fụ onwe ya n'ime akwụkwọ, ọ ga-aghọta that na anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo bụ ndị isi na mba Afrịka, and the times bụrụ ndị isi, ọ bụrụ ma by inwe ego, ọ bụrụ by ịma mma, ma nọ site na etu Chineke si aka dị na-aga ọfụma. Mana ọ nwe ofu ihe fọdụrụ ebe anyị nọ. Ihe fọdụrụ ebe anyị nọ bụ etu anyị ga-esi nwere okpuru ọchịchị, mbụ ọchịchị, usoro ọchịchị ga-enyere anyị aka ka anyị wepụta ihe agha ebo. Ọ bụrụ okpuru ọchịchị Naijiria, ọ bụrụ ọchịchị Naijiria ga-eme ya, n'ihi na ọ bụrụ nna anyị ochie ha wetere afa obodo Naijiria. Afọ obodo niile na-enwe ihe ọ pụtara n'ọdịnala. Okay, ka m were nke a ji mee ihe maatụ. Amerịka nwee ihe ọ pụtara n'omenala, n'ọdịnala ndị agha kpọrọ Amerịka. O nwee ihe ọ pụtara n'okwu be ha. O nwee ike ọ bụ nọọ ihe ọ pụtara bụ ji na ede, maọbụ osisi, maọbụ ihe gbasara ndị ichie. Ya bụ Amerịka. Anọkwanụ nwaanyị ka ọ pụtara. Ihe a bụ omenala ndị agha. Enwe ndị nke ndị a na-akpọ Germany, so n'olu bekee si nọ Germany. Ihe ọ pụtara bụ mkpụrụ osisi ọma na be ha.
Opogo academic comeback na ị na-akụziri ndị be anyị ifefe amarọ ka anyị chekwuo na my people. Ọ batago.
Daalụnụ. So ihe na-ekwubu bifo nwayọọ ka eji aracha ofe dị ọkụ. So ndị Italy, o nwee ihe ọ pụtara. Ihe ọ pụtara bụ ndị omenala bi na mgbada Italy, ndị a na-akpọ Calabria. O nwee ezinụlọ na-emesi omenala ike kara aka na mgbe ochie a na-akpọ Italia. So ọnwa bụ ihe jikọtara obodo Italy ọnụ na mgbe ndị na-akpụ isi na-anacha ịwakpo ha mebie ndị Europe niile. So ndị ahụ with organization kwụsi ike si na nke ama mme ndị Southern, ọ bụrụ ndị Northern, ọ dị form of ndị a na-asị ndị Igbo, ndị Biafra. Ọhụ a kwụsịrị ike chụpụ ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala. Ọ bụrụkwara taka ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala ebido nyewe nsogbu. Ọ dịkwa na Bible, Biblia Vulgata.
Network. Yes, my people, ife my brother na-achị ịkọwa bụ na ndị nna nna anyị, ndị bụ ụzọ wee bịa colonize with their religion, but Muslim. Our forefathers then, they refused. Do you know why they refused? Because Islamic belief, Islamic religion, controlled by their Sharia, which is their own law, does not give you right to say a word without the caliphate's principles and policies. But Christianity gave you that right. So if our forefathers resisted them then, when all these beautiful things we have now does not exist, how come na anyị nwa ga-agbachi nkịtị ndị a bịa na-akpụ anyị naanị? Onye dịka Pascal a na-akpọ chief priest, Cubana chief priest, eje na-esekpuru Kashim Shettima na-egbu ndị mmadụ naanị. Obi Cubana na-eso Tinubu na nwunye ihe na-asị ka egbuo ndị Igbo na Lagos. Amara mma gbalfọ ọgwụ n'isi. But personal interest, their business kafana protect. Obi Cubana unu mana nwunye na ụmụ ya bi na London. Ọ gbasara ya, mana ụmụ Igbo agwagị ya nata ana Igbo. I read it yesterday na Facebook. Ụmụ Igbo na-threaten ya. Maka ọfụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ na prison. Kedu ife o mere? Kedu ife o mere? Why not he use that position ọ na-achọ? Sifa ngwa, aga m support unu, but unu kponye m nwanne m nwoke. He could not do it. So ife our academic kindness na-achọ ịkọwa here. Maka religion na etu ndị nna nna anyị si wee resist efa. Please, academic kindness, come back. Oh.
The religion or no religion, our people, the common sense our people is lacking is the problem. The common sense of Igbos have lost who they are. They have lost their identity, to be honest with you. Biafrans.
That is the aim of your enemy. That is what your enemy planned and is working for them.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But our people need to come, okay, because our enemy planning, should we remain in this situation? No. We have talked and talked. Maximum they can't tell me, talk and talk and talk and talk. Simon never came and talk and talk and talk. Our people are facing this every day. You're working in your own father's land, your own ancestral land. You are being asked to lift your two hands up while you're working by terrorists who wear Nigerian Army uniform. By honestly, you see all this, you are not infuriated. Economic jihad, everything for you to do anything, you want to go to any embassy, you go to you have to travel to Lagos or Abuja, to the north or to the southwest. Everything you want to play your goods, you have to go over there. You want to board international flights, you have to go over all these things. Yet our people, what else are they going to do to you for you to wake up and do something about it? Please tell me. Can you tell us, please? What else are these people?
Network.
Okay. All right. Since it is back, let him go ahead.
Go ahead, academic kindness.
Yeah, there were ihe nwanne m kwu ọkwụrụ ọtọ ọkwụrụ ogugo. So asị ikwu amaghị ibezie ya onye ọbụla na-agba mbọ. Ihe awa brother na-ekwu kwụrụ ọtọ n'ihi na ekwesịrị ka odumume ihe o ji bụrụ odumu. N'ihi na ọ bụ na odume mere ihe o ji mee odumu, ụmụazị ejiri ya jiri eme egwuregwu. So but ihe mwa na-ekwu eme nji akọ ogologo aka na-akọ bụ ka ndị be anyị ma na nsogbu ụwa nwere bụ ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala ka ọ baa na ntị ndị Igbo niile na nsogbu anyị nwere n'ụwa ihe a na-asị na problem anyị bụ ekwensu maọbụ ajọ mmụọ. Nọọ ndị Fulani ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala ahụ problem enwe na America, ahụ problem enwe na Europe, ahụ problem enwe na Bible na Genesis chapter 12 verse 12. Ha nwa nwetara okwu chọrọ iweta okwu between family of Abraham and Lot. Ọ dị na Bible ihe na-ekwu. Ndị be anyị ghọtara ha nwere problem ndị be anyị abụrụ ekwensu asa ajọ mmụọ. Problem anyị bụ ndị Fulani na-egbu mmadụ. On the by na House of Assembly and Senate na-emebisi ihe niile bụ ndị Fulani ha banyego kwari na United Nations pantamino na United Nations na-emebisi ihe.
Yes.
Then ha banye.
Oh God. Yes. One way ife now, which is true. Pantami, Fulani, Fano, everywhere.
Why do you think? Why do you think President Trump would I'm a open a United Nations work for America? Because you know that United Nations have been infiltrated by this parasite.
Yes.
Now, the this Islamic Brotherhood. Do you know how much they are spending all over the world? They are taking over. They're taking over the media. You know, in many countries, they are taking over major media. You know, these people have been planning for a very long time. Then what our people, what is it our people planning? Every day we see buying and selling. Because that's
ndị a niile na-eme anyị ihe a ha niile nọ n'ime Aso Rock, that Aso Rock, ha niile nọ n'ime that their local government listing. Ndị be anyị kwesịrị ịma ignore these people ka anyị focus on the needful, but kama ha gba nkịtị ha ndị ahụ pụtakwa anytime ha jiri chọọ ha pụta ha na-edeceive ha, anytime ha jiri chọọ ha pụta use ha for how long? Unu amaghị na ọwụ ndị ahụ ndị ji unu amaghị na ndị ahụ niile na-apụta na-asị unu na ha ga n'ime ngaga n'ime ala mmụọ ga-wepụta ozi amaghị m ebe ha siri pụta ebe ha siri pụta na ha anaghị sọpọtụ ihe na-eme anyị dị relevant today. Unu amaghị na ọwụ ndị ahụ ndị ji unu amaghị na ndị ahụ number one enemy ọsọgodo ndị ahụ ya wụrụ onye Igbo ya wụrụ onye ọbụla ọ sọrọ ya wụrụ nwanne gị nwoke ma ya wụrụ nwanne gị nwaanyị. Ọwụ na amaghị na ndị ahụ ndị domere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebe ahụ ọ nọ.
My brother, any one of them who go for 3C, all that will learn. Chibuze go na South Africa. I'm with a lot of Biafrans in South Africa. We allowed that guy on Galavante. We showed the high. Anyway, Biafrans in Abuja. Kana Udele on Galavante. These people, they feel that they are untouchable because we are doing nothing. That is why what involves in them. Anybody put on Amayaka, not to Biafra, whole Biafra, over 80 million people. And because we allow these people to do this. We allow Hopus of them, we allow all these politicians, every one of them, everything they have done to us is as a result of our negligence, it's as a result of our failure to stand our ground, to claim our rights, to do what we are supposed to do. We are the cause of everything that is happening to us because we let these people, few people, 0.0001%, to humiliate over 80 million people, to hold us hostage, to sell our destiny, our future. What are we doing about it? Nothing. Nothing. We are doing nothing because.
My brother, look at this. Kwankwaso. Asim Kwankwaso, El-Rufai, EFCC, Bialijidieneya.
Yeah, at the airport, this man is sit arrest.
These people weju.
And this happened.
N'ụmụ Igbo jụrụ wee kponie wee si na amebu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, but emere na febule egbe gbabube ndị be anyị. This is the thing. Maka ife afọ na-eme now na Abuja, ọ bụ na ndị Igbo ebute egbe bute ndị amị.
Nothing will happen.
Brother, you see how they are strongly saying their leader, nothing will happen. Only few people. Count how many people are at the airports there protecting El-Rufai. Can this happen with an Igbo man? Can Igbo man receive an arrest? If it was Igbo man that came to this, if it was Igbo man that this was happening to, he will shit in his pants. He will shit in his pants. He will pee in his pants. He will be begging. But look at the so-called owners of Nigeria. Because we gave them this power.
If we get us, is our leader, nothing will happen.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Look at the audacity. Tell me, if does any woman have this audacity to resist arrest?
My dear, they worked on you people for many years. They have reduced you people to nothing. After all,
They have,
no ndị obodo a na-akụziri ife maka ndị obodo a bulu ndị Irish buga na America, bulu ndị ụfọdụ buga Australia. Ndị obodo a na-akụziri ndị be anyị, and ọfa na-enyefe equipment. Ị na-afụkwa helikọpta ndị obodo a ji ebu egbe na-ebugalụfa. Kedu onye na-ebutela ya egbe? Forget kwa ụmụ Biafra dịkwa rugged. Ọ bụ na
ụmụ Biafra
ka ndị Fulani ọ ga-emeli anyị?
Look at this. I'm not saying that our people are not listening, but our people, the negligence of our people is beginning to make me sick. Our people are not doing what they're supposed to do. That's the fact.
Hope ụzọ na-egbufa, Charles Soludo na-egbufa, Charles Soludo Udogachi.
When we are dying, we are still dying. We are still, whether we fight, we die. We don't fight. They are still killing us. So why do we have to fold our arms and allow them to kill us? Even when we are not fighting, they are killing us. Why can't we fight? In the phone, they supply them this, they supply them that. Biafrans will go. Ijiga go shoe, go expensive clothes, and this and that. Yahoo body market, Yahoo body everything. During the Biafran war, and when anybody, the genocide, and when anybody provided us anything, but I manufacture equipment that we use in defending our women and children. We manufactured equipment from the scratch. We manufactured a lot of things. Let alone now that we have access to a lot of things. Now we have access to a lot of things. Why are we not making use of those things? Why are we not manufacturing things? And what all these excuses, this is all go too much. We are dying. We are losing our land. We can't continue to make excuses for people who deliberately ignore their freedom. We can't make excuses for them. They need to rise up and do something. We are facing extinction. That is why I said, if our people understand the situation, the dire situation that we are in, I'm telling you, that survival, this thing will kick in. Our people will manufacture mass destruction equipment. I'm telling you, I don't know take over. Why are they not waking up? Why are they not realizing that we are in a dire situation? That is my question. That is what baffles me. Is it until they go into a full-blown war where there will be bombs thrown everywhere in all the cities in Biafra? Is that when they will realize that we are at war? That we are facing the future?
That is okay. Go ahead, mommy.
Gente, before Buhari abata, Fulani na-achị efife na-eji egbe. Ife Fulani ọ na-ekwu okwu ga-anwa na Nigeria. Fulani adekwu pim ha si na ha ba Hausa Fulani kita afa adekwuzi na fa ba Hausa Fulani because fe gain go momentum, gain no grounds. Ndị a na-eme ife a now, ifulu onye amị na-abịa agbafe egbe. So, oge anwa fa adekwu okwu onwere onye mafa fa feel marginalized. Wee jiri nwayọọ wee kpagide nkata with ndị obodo a wee luo this stage. Na ife afa na-eme na ọ bụ nọ na n'Igbo ifu ofu gọvanọ akpọta ndị amị ka abịa gbagbube fa. Ịma na mposi ya na-eme ife a n'Ọnịcha na Soludo jikwa kpọọ ndị amị, kpọọ ndị polisi to suppress our people.
Okay. So since we are in this situation, do we have to fold our arms?
That's why we are here. We have to be encouraging them. Oburu iwe iji nwayọọ na encourage fa.
This encouragement adịwago too much. Ọ bụdo oge ọbụla ka a ga na-enye nwatakịrị milk. O nwere ebe ị ga-enyegide ya milk, inyetu ya ọkpụkpọ ka ọ mara ihe, ka ọ mara the difference between milk and ọkpụkpọ. Because na ihe awụ ụzọ anyị ga-eji dị ndụ. Ihe awụ ụzọ ọnwụ ahụ na ha abịa shiere unu nri ndị akpịrị ogologo, those greedy people. Ndị ọjọọ abịa shigoro unu nri were dọsịrị unu na ka o nwere ihe ndị igodo na-eme a na-akpọ ya zobo. Dọsịrị unu ya ka sacrifice na junction. Unu apụta anyị niile so anyị pụtazie n'ụzọ unu afụ this road, food the other one. nke a na ka anyị kwesịrị iso ga-enye anyị ndụ because na this road anyị ga-eso ga-enye anyị ndụ na that anyị kwesịrị ịdịtụ obere maka akpịrị ogologo unu ekwuru because of akpịrị ogologo sorozie nri ahụ adọsara there but unu echefuzie na nri ahụ a na-enye unu that time all just for that moment after unu richara nri ahụ unu ga-achọ ahụ ọzọ oge ahụ unu na-achọ ahụ ọzọ achọkwa ya na tin wepụtara unu ji ya na-adọ unu tili adọkpu unu n'ili ọnwụ. So now this other road now I need to focus on eme ya ignore because na because of ogologo, but there is no problem. Now to come to that listing I now our people nature anytime I na-ekwu ihe gbasara Biafra, most of our people ihe na-abịa ha n'obi we ihe mere 1967, and most of all these people have a history of details. They don't have details. Even some of them who claim that I have witnessed the Hemen and ndị awo okoko, ndị awo ndị na-aja n'okpuru bed, ndị awo ndị na-amadị ihe ọwụ Chineke just nọ nye ha mara ha emechapụta mana ndị ma ihe Biafra awụ ndị ahụ bụ veteran, ndị ahụ nọ n'ime ihe anyị na-eme today, ndị ahụ ka kwetere n'ihe anyị na-eme, no matter any deceit, no matter anything, ha ma ebe ha ga-akwụ. So therefore anytime I put okwu Biafra, first thing abịa ha n'obi that civil blown war, because ha fụbeghị that kind of thing, ha fụbeghị that civil blown war, that kind of blown war ga-awụ ana-atụ bọmbụ ebe niile ana but ha bịara chefuo that all these things onye ndu, all these things ka our ex-prime minister, all these things ka Biafra government in exile na avoid diplomatically, strategically, but our people are not what in my year 1967, year 1967, ma obere nwa ma nwa ebu n'afọ onye ọbụla nwa onye agha ma nwa ebu n'afọ ma obere nwa ma nwaanyị ma nwoke onye ọbụla bụ ọgwụ kịta na anyị nwere ndị iche ndị ready kama anyị ga-ewepụta oge wepụta ego wepụta our time wepụta ihe niile ahụ ndị ahụ jiri sacrifice ihe niile ha ji sacrifice ọwara na-agba unu feel na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ, unu feel na ndị a niile na-eche anyị nche, unu feel na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu tigiri onwe ya higher above all these people, ma o nwere onye ọbụla karịrị ma ụmụazị obere na ụmụ nwaanyị ma ndị ahụ egbuchiri, o nwere onye ndụ ya karịrị ndị ahụ today. Ọwụdụ maka na anyị dị ndụ ka ihe mere anyị ji na-eme ihe anyị na-eme. Ọwụ na mụ anwụta ma nwa echi o nwere anything ọ block, is it or because of that ka anyị ga-eji stop inweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Anyways, biko those of us na-eme ihe anyị na-eme biko ka anyị jisie ike na-eme ihe anyị na-eme because I need the focus, I need the distraction.
Wow.
So thank you.
Yeah, this excuse, honestly, no, this excuse ought to go too much because at the end of the day, well, if I was reasoning like this, people, if Sister Betty or Mazi, Nonso, if we were reasoning like these people right now, do you think where are we going to be? If everybody started reasoning that way, that the way they are reasoning, come on. Nobody
will be here anymore now. There's no reason for us to be here. People like me or people like Mommy Betty will not be here. We cannot be reasoning like that, my brother.
Nobody is a movie. We come out here, we are sacrificing a lot while other people are waiting to be pacified. We can't continue to pacify people when our land is facing extermination, we are facing extinction. I mean, come on. We can't continue to pacify these people. We know we cannot because we are not the one that tell them how to eat.
Our brother is calling actually na phone.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there when we were not network, it's a normal so Dalano. So the very, very correct. But the anchor of the program, everybody is very correct. And they go I have to go that Nandi furniture. That is, I decide to go to to they use in the bany finally. Tamibianya. Here the annual about the 100 wall. Now, when you open an organization open on Mobundi Nebeleo, Mobundi Nabo, Mobundi ọdịnala maọbụ ndị na-akpọ isi. Onye ọbụla aghọta na problem anyị nwe bụ ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala. And ka anyị jikọta ọnụ sọpọtụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ nke anyị nwa. Ojukwu si na nke a bụ nke anyị. Anyị sọpọtụ Nnamdi Kanu. Na ọ bụ na anyị ghọta na ọ dị mkpa ịsọpọtụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, anyị kwesịrị ịghọta na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwelu gọọmenti ọ chọrọ ka ekretie tupu ha zulie, tupu ha kidnapụọ ya, tupu ha tọrọ ya. Anọ ha dị ihe awụva to Maazị Simon Ekpa. A government of Biafra in exile. Onye a bụ ihe Smith na-ekwu ya data onye Britain ahụ.
Yes.
A na-ajụ Arise TV na GS si ha ha fa kedu dị na Nigeria ga-esi come out of this. Ọ sị ya na brigi Smith ka na ya. So na brigi agago fa and na
Patrick Smith
ọfụma. Yeah, something like that. So na brigi na-arụ ọrụ ọfụma. Ndị dịka Nwada Chioma ha ghọtara this thing. Ha ghọtara the meaning of ihe Smith na-ekwu n'ihi na ndị dịka Nwada Chioma abụrụ professional politicians. Ana m like imere ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ ebe n'ihi na mụnwa agụrụ m akwụkwọ kwụsie ike gbata ma m enwe specializations. Ọ bụrụ onye ọbụla gụrụ akwụkwọ, that is na ịgụrụ akwụkwọ bụ ihe ọ pụtara, ọ bụrụ ihe ọ pụtara that na ịmara everything. Ihe dị mkpa bụ na ịgụrụ akwụkwọ. Then mgbe ihe ndị akwụkwọ olulu igosi akwụkwọ ahụ ịgụrụ. But ọ bụrụ ihe ndị akwụkwọ ruo ịma mmazi ebe bụ field gị, ị na-agba ka Rolling Stone, ka okwute na-agba gburugburu n'ime apịtị nke ha dịrọ mma. Ị kwesịrị ịma your own field, so ịkwanyere ugwu. So then ịkwanyekwala ndị ọzọ ugwu na field nke ha. Onwe ndị abịa na freedom fight, enyi dịrị ndị na-esu ọkpọ, enyi dịrị ndị toro ogologo, n'ide ndị sọrọ mkpọmkpọ, n'ide ndị nwere ego, nwee ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ, n'ide ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ, n'ide ndị na-agụrụ akwụkwọ. Na ọ bụ na ịgụrụ akwụkwọ, ikwesịrị ịdị na-eme omume n'ụdị na ịfọrọ ndị na-agụrụ akwụkwọ na onye ọbụla dị mkpa. But ihe achọ bụ ịma ihe ị mara eme, ihe ị mara how to do. Ya na-akpọ kurikulum. Kurikulum bụ igosi ihe ị mara eme. Na ka m bịa na ka m gụnye mkpirisi ya bụ politiks. Ndị politicians akwa ha na ndị ori na-arụ ọrụ. Ndị na-ezu ori ya na ndị politician na-arụ ọrụ. Ndị zu politician, answer is yes. Ndị zu politician ha na-arụ ọrụ with ndị dị ugwu. The answer is yes. Ha na-arụ ọrụ with ndị soro ogologo and ndị toro mkpụrụ. The answer is yes. But the last question ị ga-ajụ bụ kedu ihe zu politics chọrọ? Zu politics ya bụ Nigerian politics. The answer is this. Ihe zu politics chọrọ bụ ka ndị ha na-akpọ ndị Nigeria ka ha nchaburu ndị oru. Ha chọrọ ka anyị baa uru. Onye bụ the Nigerian politics. So but a ga-eyuzu onye a ga-eyuzu Keke, yuzu Okonkwo, yuzu Okafọ, yuzukwa ka ha na-akpọ nwoke na Yoruba ọmọ, eyuzu
Ọkụrị.
nke Hausa.
Ọkụrị bụ nwoke, obiri bụ nwanyị.
Okay, ha ga-eyuzu, that is Nigerian politics, but ha ga-eyuzu onye ọbụla to make sure that Nigeria agara n'iru na onwere ihe dịka ụzọ, onwere dịka steeti electricity, onwere ihe dịka nwere onwe, onwere ihe dịka ihe ahụ na-eme ndị mmadụ ha hapụ mba Afrịka gawa obodo oyibo. Onye bụ the meaning of Nigeria and the zoo. Na ihe dịrị anyị nwa with obi Chineke ka anyị mara na ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme ọbụla anyị nwere onwe, onwere ebe anyị ji aza ma anyị na-ekpere Jizọs, ma na-ekpere arụsị, ma anyị na-agba nsi na-aga, ma anyị nwere ego obi kubana, ma ndị otu ezumkpo, ma ndị ọzọ. Ọ bụ na anyị enwere onwe anyị, ọ bụ na ndị Igbo abụrụ kọntrị, ọ bụ na Igbo abụrụ kọntrị, a na-emeziri ha iweso time. Ọ bụ na Igbo abụrụ kọntrị, ego niile anyị nwere, akwụkwọ niile anyị gụrụ, ogologo grandfather anyị bụ ma pastọ anyị bụ ha ncha na n'iyi ihe na-gọvanụ this world wụọ ihe gbasara nnwere onwe, ihe na-agọvanọ ụwa, ihe na-achị ụwa bụ nnwere onwe. So ka onye ọbụla gwawa ndị nke ya okwu ka anyị gbaa mbọ nwere onwe. Chineke mega amala enwe Biafran government in exile, Biafran Republic government in exile, and nke oge kere dị in charge nke bụ original one. So ka onye ọbụla gewe ntị na ndị niile dị affiliated with BRGA. Ihe ọzọ bụkwa nneo try gwa ndị agụ nọ na media. O nwere ụfọdụ ndị nọ na media of Briki etinyeboro symbol Briki na their channel. Try so that and all the good other people, because all of us can you go the same thing, because if you come drop all my mic now. So
I will find out. Onye nwere am post oli enya.
Yeah. At least the whole world will know about that, and our people, they are matter that now. This is the correct way. Bye.
Dalo, ndewo. So my people, kita nunwa una anugi ifekwu. Ije n'afia, afia na-eme mkpọtụ. Ife ọbụbụ selfishness, natural selfishness, nkemu. Onye niile bịara afia bịara ịzụta nke. Anyị nwa nọ n'ime afia kịta. Onu aya na-anụ bụ our own interest. Nkem bụ ụzụ afia. How do you get your own freedom? Ọ bụ na ị dịrọ free, ime nweta ife elulu gị. And ị ga-ajụ onwe gị, gịnị ka m ga-eme ka m wee nweta freedom? Donation. That we have our government in exile does not mean that your government does not need finance or funding. Go and donate. Some of you want Biafra today, tomorrow, but you don't donate a dime, not even a penny. We are talking about boys rising up and doing the needful in the homeland. Those who have money to donate money. We need it. Your government cannot move forward, not an inch, without funding. Kamwakunu, that Elias is moving mountain. Elias Abrokwa charitable organization. Mazio Genkere is a true Biafran. He has made sacrifice and volunteered his time, his life. But you cannot tell Elias to volunteer. No. He's a businessman, helping you people, supporting you. He needs money. And we need to use that money in our government system and do the needful. We need money. Then you want to be safe in homeland. You are definitely safe because you all went to Christmas and came back. So who is making it safe? Why is he able to make it safe? Because of donation. These two things, Nonso have said it. I have been saying it. Mighty Dot have said it. We are all saying it. Go to the space. Our information minister says it. Tutor says it. Veteran says it. We are all saying the same thing. Donate, donate, donate. Your government in exile needs funding. Nigerians, Fulanis in Nigeria, they are very serious. They are not giving up. They came to arrest the man that is sponsoring terrorism, Nasser El-Rufai. They all surrounded him. Why did they not shoot their gun? Because it is them. Broken people say, nah, them. So my people, we need to donate money and get our own liberty and freedom and leave Nigeria. I will leave you people here. I love you people so much. I love you people so much. Because Izuka kwa mma na neji. My people, wake up. I want to see a lot of you tomorrow. Not just one class of people, one group of Biafrans every Saturday. Come and donate if you want Biafra to come. Biafra Republic government in exile under Mazio Genkere is the one that is taking us where we are going to. And Nigeria is not finding it funny. They are getting it woto. America has hit them again with another rule of law. Nigeria, let me read it out. Nigeria Religious Freedom and Accountability Act came out yesterday. So they are getting it. My people, don't think that your money is not doing anything. Mazio Genkere is not sleeping. Oda Larola, I will leave you people here, and by the special grace of God, we will see tomorrow during fundraising. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. I love you all
We
so
love you,
much,
mommy. We love
and
you
I
too.
mean it. Thank you, thank you.
We love you
No,
too.
so
Thank you so much.
don't give up.
Thank
You
you
are a
so much.
great power, force in this our media. You or nobody else. I'm telling you. I don't know that you are this kind of person. Keep it up, and God will bless you.
That's the
God
go get some
bless you,
rest.
mommy. God
All the
bless you,
man,
mommy. Just go to your appointment. Day one, mommy. We'll
all
see
the man.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Yes.
All right.
So how they do
I
that?
want to take a space now.
Yeah,
Space.
I might come in if I'm not busy. If I'm not too busy at work. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your time, man. Well spent.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, my brother. Okay, my
Thank
brother.
you. Bye.